I just can't believe it, bro. Like
he's 0-2, Mookie. He's 0-2.
Justin Herbert is the most crucified quarterback in the league, bro. Like, I mean, y'all don't even hold Patrick Mahomes to these standards. Y'all don't even hold Joe Burrow to these standards. Y'all don't even hold Josh Allen to these standards.
I mean,
even
one thing I will say,
even the guy Lamar Jackson, y'all don't hold these guys to these standards.
One thing I will say, Joe Burrow does not get the same slander Justin Herbert does. I will say he does not get the same slander. He doesn't.
I agree.
I had somebody tell me Joe Burrow is a choke artist because he doesn't show up in big
Justin
games.
Herbert.
Justin Herbert is a choke artist because he doesn't show up in big games. We didn't went through the games he showed up in, and then they started moving the goalpost. I was like, that's crazy.
Because if we keep it honestly, everybody talk about Herbert the most protected. Might be Joe Burrow.
It's not Mike. It is Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow.
It is Joe Burrow, man. Joe Burrow, bro.
The most protected superstar in the NFL right now is Joe Burrow. It's not
no.
Herbert.
Hold on. It's Joe Burrow 1A and it's Lamar Jackson.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie because you know why? You know why I'm with Mookie? I'm with Mookie right here because that Texas game against one of the worst defense in the league. Ain't nobody saying why he played bad.
Hey, you want to know why?
Because nobody saying nothing.
They said,
Joe Burrow played a lot
because they won. They got the job done.
They got the job done.
So, bro, why y'all do this winning shit? Like, bro, just because you win the goddamn game, that don't mean I'm supposed to know how trash you goddamn played, bro. Y'all winning bias and know how bad these players is, bro. Like I said, bro, Justin Herbert played great last night, right? But the winning and losing biasness, bro, just because he lost, he gets crucified, bro. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, I do want to ask.
To be fair, no, I do want to talk about Herbert.
Go ahead,
because trolls aside, I can't put these losses on Herbert like that. I'm sorry. I'm watching the games and I'm sitting here like, bro, he's playing good. He's doing his thing. He's doing what he's supposed to do, right? You judging what Tua did and then trying to compare it to Herbert, like, oh, Tua outplayed him. Tua did a historic thing. Tua outplayed Lamar Jackson last season, but nobody talks about that at all, right? So please spare me the drama about fucking Tua outperforming Justin Herbert. Herbert, for these last two games, he's been playing well, very well, especially with Austin Eckler being hurt. Like, bro, like we all know this. It's the AFC conference. We knew it was going to be a tough and stacked AFC conference. People underrated how good that Titans team is with Mike Vrabel. Shout out to him for putting a great coaching job. But, bro, like they're going up against great teams. They're losing against good teams, bro. And you're looking at this 0-2 record. And what if the Chargers, because now they're going to have some easier road. They have the Vikings and the Raiders next. They start mounting up the wins, and now they're sitting here about to be a postseason team. Now all these narratives in which you had.
No, he didn't, Bama. Stop lying, bro. He didn't play no fucking perfect game. What the hell are you talking about?
Stop
what are you talking about?
Wait. Bama, you know what? You can come up here.
Bama, get up here, Bama.
Bama, get up here. Bro. You a liar, bro. You a lying. It's always the short niggas that always lie, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro, he always lying, bro. Bro, in the fourth quarter, Lamar Jackson did not play good, bro.
Wait, Trey, don't say that. Just wait for him to come up here because I have a specific question I want to ask him if he shows up. If he shows up on the show, I want to ask a specific question the second he gets here because that's nasty, Bama. And when I ask this question and you don't answer it, you can then leave because there's no point. So
I want to talk about this Chargers situation, bro, and it's crazy how bad coaches are still in the NFL coaching talented teams, right?
Hey, he's here. He's here.
All right. Yeah. What up?
I have a question to ask.
So look. Last year versus the Dolphins, when they was blowing them the fuck out, Lamar Jackson was played a perfect 3 quarters. You was alive. You say he didn't. He had a high QBR. He had a high quarterback efficiency. He was throwing off the meat rockers, and he had passes and rushing touchdowns. The only thing that happened that had Tua that allowed Tua to have a historical day, The fucking Ravens forgot how to play defense in the fourth quarter. That had nothing to do with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson numbers were still perfect throughout that game. Also, throughout the stretch versus the Texans.
Don't worry. I got him.
Oh,
this is where I'm finna walk you down. This is where I'm finna walk you down right here. This is
I'm about to start jabbing him.
This is where people like Joe Burrow. This is where people like Joe Burrow. This is where people like Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson get the benefit of the doubt with us. Unlike Justin Herbert, throughout the course of the game, down the stretch, Justin Herbert finds a way to fuck up versus Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow. Regardless,
that is a lie. That is a lie.
I get what you're saying.
That is a lie.
If you niggas want to use
Justin Herbert has more game-winning drives than fucking Lamar Jackson. You're a liar. You're a liar.
If you want to use the argument of, hey, bro, I'm still having a good game. It's just that one drive, so you can't hold that against me. I can use the same argument of with
hold on. Let me jab. Hold on. I don't want to hear this bullshit. Let me jab you right quick.
Oh, let Mookie let finish.
At the end of the game, they bailed their team out and they dig their team out of whatever hole that they dug their team into. If you think that Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson dig their teams in the holes, right?
Yes.
I can tell you down the stretch and in crunch time, they find a way to dig themselves out of said holes that they dug themselves into in the first 3 quarters. Whether that may be a drive, whether that may be a play, whether that may be a couple of throws, bro. But Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson, they figure out a way to get their ball club wins. No matter what situation it's in, no matter who they going up against, bro, they find themselves to win a ball game in those situations. Now, if you want to come out here and just be nasty, because I'm sick of it, bro. You just be being nasty, bro.
Let me go jab you up right quick, because them punches that she was throwing, it was easy to be slipped. So let me go ahead and jab you up, and let me go counter up you right quick, right? You crucified Justin Herbert for having a 28-7 lead going into the second half against the Jacksonville Jaguars game and allowing that goddamn defense to have turnovers, and they came up and they end up winning that goddamn game. Lamar Jackson, ladies and gentlemen, had a 3-touchdown lead going into the second half, going into the fourth quarter. They was up 2 touchdowns, getting the job done.
They were up 3 going into that fourth quarter.
They was up 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns going into that fourth quarter. And if you actually watch the game instead of being a stat nerd, which you is when you sit there and put up the stats and talk about the reason why Lamar Jackson played good, let's talk about the missed throws that he had. When they had an opportunity, when the 2 tackles over that offense was still scoring, Lamar Jackson had an opportunity. Lamar Jackson had an opportunity of scoring a touchdown, and he missed throws to Mark Andrews, and he missed a throw when the receivers wanted to goddamn underneath flat route. So let's talk about that. He didn't get the job done. You crucified Justin Herbert, ladies and gentlemen, when his team was up 10 going to the second half, right? But you don't apply that
but
same
Lamar Jackson up 3 touchdowns in the fourth against Tua. You don't give him a pass for that.
You don't apply that same energy for goddamn Lamar Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Right? You sit there. Hold on. I'm not done with you yet. I'm not done with you yet. I'm not done with you yet. I'm not done with you yet.
He's not done.
I'm not done with you yet. I'm not done with you yet. I'm not done with you, Bama. I'm not done with you yet. Hold on, G baby.
We're not done because Bama talking about how Lamar James finds a way to win you games and stuff, and when it matters most, yet he hasn't found a way to win 3 playoff games.
Let me ask you this.
And the one game he did win wasn't even because of him. The one game he did win wasn't even because of him.
It was because of him. You talking about he get? Hold on, I'm not done with you yet. You talking about he get the benefit? You talking about? Hold on. You talking about he get the benefit of the doubt? Hold on, Bama.
You got next.
Hold on. I'm not done yet.
Bama. Hold on, Mookie. I got you. Hold on, I got Mookie. I got you. Bama. Reply right after Mookie done. You got next. Go ahead, Mookie.
This man Bama sat there and said Lamar Jackson get the benefit of the doubt. Tell me why the guy that you sat there and say ain't clutch got more game-winning drives in the fourth quarter than Lamar Jackson. I tell you what Lamar Jackson does when his team is up. When his team, hold on. When his team is up 2 touchdowns, he finds a way to lose the goddamn game, bro. That's what Lamar Jackson does. You want to sit there and say Lamar Jackson proven? He's 1-3 in the goddamn playoffs. He shits his pants in the goddamn playoffs every single year. So he don't get no benefit of the doubt. Justin Herbert don't get the benefit of the doubt. Why the hell you should sit here and say that Lamar Jackson get the benefit of the doubt when he ain't proven and he shits his pants in the goddamn postseason every year, even his MVP year?
Hey,
go ahead, Bama. Go ahead, Bama. Go ahead,
Bama.
Hey,
picked up, nigga.
Hey, dog. I see how y'all dick suck Justin Herbert with no 600-yard playoff passing games. I can only
can we stop talking about that game? Like you ain't
Hold on. Let him go. Let him go.
Yards rushing and 120 on the ground. I can only imagine if Justin Herbert had that type of game. Also, this too. All of you niggas just sat up there and piggybacked off the Miami game. Y'all can't piggyback off another game. I could give you a multitude of game where Herbert.
The Giants game.
The Giants game. Giants game.
He choked with a blitz up the middle. He did not choke the
Jaguars game. All the losses he had last year.
In the fourth quarter,
all the losses he had last year. All the losses he had last year. He blew double-digit leads when he lost. All the losses. All the losses. The Giants, the Dolphins game, the Jags game before he got hurt. All the losses, blowing double-digit leads. So I don't want to hear that. And can we please, everybody in the chat, please stop talking about that 500-yard playoff. How you gonna say Lamar?
Like that's a misleading ass stat game, man.
That 500-yard playoff game, most of them yards.
Hold up, Trey. Let him.
You niggas are gay because if Herbert blows a double-digit lead, it's the defense is trash.
No.
I killed him, but
wait, what?
You can don't kill
when Lamar Jackson don't get it done, y'all sit there and blame the coordinator. When Lamar Jackson don't get it done, y'all sit there and blame the coordinator. When Lamar Jackson snakes it up in the playoffs, y'all sit there and blame the nigga that won him the MVP in that same offense, nigga. What the hell you talking about? What the hell you talking about, nigga? Y'all don't keep saying minutes to Lamar Jackson, man. Y'all don't.
Fellas.
I got it.
Shit
like that.
I got it.
Everybody relax.
This sounds nasty.
Go ahead. And J-Rob, don't think you're away from this smoke too. We have a lot of smoke with you. We have a lot of smoke with you. But Trey, I'm gonna let you say what you guys say, Trey. But J-Rob, I have too much smoke with you, sir.
Monday gridirons are back, nigga.
That's a fact. Go ahead, Trey.
I don't know how this ended up being a Lamar thing.
They always answer the same way. Same gridiron, new day, my nigga.
Look,
oh my god.
I'm gonna start a line in the chat. That's what happened.
Okay, look. If y'all are gonna go stat for stat and tit for tat about this shit, the reality is neither one of them are proven if you're gonna use these stats. Like,
thank you.
But
go ahead.
If we're talking about stats, like Mookie kept bringing up the fucking fourth quarter drives or the fourth quarter comebacks. You know who else used to lead the league every year in fourth quarter comebacks and is a major choke artist throughout his career? Tony Romo.
Hey, bro, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's nasty.
Let him finish.
That's nasty.
That's fucked up, bro. That's a fucked up straight.
This is why I say that.
Anyway,
you're too intelligent
for that nasty ass straight. That's a disgusting straight.
Where is he lying?
Let me finish. Anyway,
when did Peyton Manning let the lead in fourth quarter comebacks?
What
year? What year?
I'm not. Stop. Anyway,
what year?
My boy. Shut up.
What year, nigga?
Monday shows us that y'all like the video.
Shut up.
Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead.
I'm crying right now.
This is great.
Anyway, if you're going to make this argument, neither one of them are proven. So let's stop bringing up shit. If you want to talk about, let's stop bringing up the 500-yard game. Don't bring up the fourth quarter comebacks because none of that shit matters at the end of the fucking day. One has one playoff win and the other one has fucking zero. So
Yeah, and they didn't win that playoff game because of him. Put that shit into context. What's wrong with you? You can easily say that shit. Put that shit into context. They didn't win that playoff game because of him, nigga.
Not gonna do
They won the playoff game.
Yeah. Let him finish. Let him finish.
You gonna let me finish? Anyway, if we're going to actually have a conversation about the situation with Justin Herbert, because one, Dub, I have to say this. You nasty as hell for this damn title. Like
me?
Yes.
Me? I'm just a middleman, man.
Me. I don't know. Look, even if you are the middleman, whoever made this title, you sick. Because you really about to have me up here.
Dub made the title.
Yeah, like he made the title.
Dub made the title. I'm telling you,
you
made it.
Exactly. Over here talking about I'm just the middleman.
Dub made the title.
Anyway, if we're going to actually have the conversation about the Chargers and Justin Herbert, it's 50-50 down the middle if you're looking to blame folks. Because the reality is, I don't know how Brendan Staley at this point in time has not been drugged through the mud. Because if it were any other defensive-minded head coach who had gotten a job as a head coach and in their front office spent that many resources defensively in terms of like draft picks and free agents to get him the guys that he wanted / needed, and your defense seemingly gets worse every year, yeah, dog, that's on you. But also, to that same point, I was the one in the offseason when everybody was looking at me crazy when I said, hey, guys, Kellen Moore is a really good play designer, but are we so sure it's just going to automatically turn into, oh, cool, we get Kellen Moore, now this offense is going to be the best thing ever and they're just going to win all these games? I said, are we sure that's going to be such a smooth transition? And everybody looked at me crazy. And now, after seeing these last 2 games, he got the fucking nerve to fix his face to say that Kellen Moore is overrated now. After you was the main one.
Mookie, you definitely hit a 180, started tag dancing after 2 weeks.
Hold on, let me explain.
And then you said in the Telegram chat he needs to be fired. You said fire Kellen Moore.
Yo, G baby, whose side
you could be wrong.
Whose side do you be on?
Hold on. Let me explain.
G baby, pick a side.
Hold on. Let me explain.
There is
and this is the thing. About Kellen Moore, right? I can't really sit there and just look. I know it was last night I said in the Telegram that it was like, why y'all laughing for? Hold on. I was so listen. Like I sat there and said, bro, it was full of emotions. Like I sat there and said, Kellen Moore to me hasn't really bought what I've been expecting for this offense. And what I expected for this offense is last year when they had Joe Lombardi, only 40% of the passes that Justin Herbert attempted was above the line of scrimmage. And this year, even though you can sit there and say that first game was an outlier because the way that Vic Fangio's defense was protect everything on top and just give you the underneath the intermediate routes and just allow the running backs to rush between the tackles, and they just gave them that and just took away the big plays. And I say, you know what? That's an outlier. I don't think it would be the same going against in previous game against teams. In the second game against the Tennessee Titans, there were really no plays that was above the line of scrimmage that Justin Herbert was taking his deep shots, especially with a guy that has a cannon of the arm. So when you look at the even though the Chargers offense can put points on the board, they don't have no speedster wide receivers. And at the end of the day, bro, the athletic wide receivers that they do have, they don't have a lot of players where you can attack the middle of the field. So when I sat there and said this shit about Kellen Moore and the fact that he was still trying to establish a run, still trying to come up with this balanced offense, especially Mr. Eckler, that's when you know that you needed more explosive plays downfield, which I was missing, and I thought I was getting for Kellen Moore's offense. Now, the only thing that's the problem with this Chargers is their defense. Brandon Staley is one of the worst coaches in the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you why. It's no way that you have the personnel that you have. You have the personnel that this defense can be above a league average defense, bro.
She
Above how can I say a comparable defense, bro? The fact of the matter that this defense, ladies and gentlemen, is trash, and you let Ryan Tannehill looking like goddamn Vanilla Vic, you heard me? And he's goddamn freshman fucking defense throwing over 40 fucking yards in the air. It just tells you that this defense is sad. This defense is undisciplined. This defense is missing assignments. Brandon Staley is not a good coach, bro. And it's here's the problem. It's no way that the Chargers offense has put over they put over 40 or 50 points throughout the first two games in the season, and they have turned over the ball 0 times. And his defense is giving up an average over 300, 400 yards a goddamn game. It's sad, and Brandon Staley getting him out of the team. Like I said, I
just want to point out, I remember when I said that the Chargers defense, even when fully healthy, is known to underperform, and I got killed for it. But hey.
But their defense is healthy though. That's the thing. Their defense is
and they're underperforming.
And still
like I said, they are. Like I said, they would be.
G Baby was right. Hey, we have somebody up here that's been extremely quiet, and I just have a lot of. I've been.
We're about to talk about. We're going to talk about. I just want to know right now. If we're going to talk about winning, being a quarterback stat dub, I'm gonna slide.
No. It's not about that. But I am curious. I am curious about your take on Herbert. We don't have to spend too much time on it because we spent the last 20 minutes.
I said it on the press box, man. At the end of the day, like all y'all out here was doing this. I think G Baby, Mookie, and Dub, and Bama having that whole Herbert versus Lamar Jackson debate to me ultimately is irrelevant. Like they points to me, both sides go hand in hand because the same shit you could say about one person, you could say about the other. Like we could say that y'all defend. Like I've been doing this show with y'all for dumb long. I've seen how y'all defended the shortcomings of Lamar Jackson versus Justin Herbert, and I think I've even seen it in the chat. I think there's a clear discrepancy in how context is applied to both players, and both players have had things with their organizations that we could both legitimately dispute. I could have said for a long time that Lamar Jackson had bad receivers, and I could have bailed him out with that excuse, but I can also admit that he didn't play good enough. I think the only issue I have with Justin Herbert is I could say that Lamar Jackson did not do enough in this game. Because, G-Baby, you could talk about that comeback, but remember, when that shit happened, I was the first person to come up here on national TV and say Lamar Jackson did not get that game done. And neither of you could dispute that because that definitely happened. I said they shouldn't have lost that game. They were up. I've definitely said that. But at the end of the day, these excuses and cop-outs are cool and all, but realistically, Herbert, we're going to blame Brandon Staley his whole career. We're going to blame the coach his whole career. And that's all I'm saying. We're going to get into a territory where year after year, we're going to keep giving him an excuse.
How long we been blaming Greg Roman?
And I say that's not true though. That's not true though. I'm up here with y'all going 5-5-5, but that's not a point. That's not true. No, y'all don't do that.
Come on, J-Rob. You know you been blaming Greg Roman.
Mookie's never done that. G-Bay, I've never heard that from you. I've never heard that from you. Mookie, you just jumped on the bandwagon.
Hold on, you do be blaming Greg Roman.
I've definitely got on Greg Roman. I've definitely got on Greg Roman.
I've been blaming Greg Roman throughout the whole.
No. Stop it. Because I've definitely blamed Greg Roman. But like I said, when Lamar's played bad, I've actually said he's played bad. But when your boy has not been able to get it done, it's not consistency. It's no consistency. When my guy doesn't do enough, when my guy don't do enough, I can say he didn't do enough. But when your guy doesn't do enough, it is everybody else but him. And that's the difference. I can understand that accountability can go on a quarterback and a team. Because when we went on press box, they said, how much to blame is Justin Herbert? How much is to blame is Brandon Staley? I said I could go 50-50. Because at the end of the day, I don't think Brandon Staley is a great Staley.
Yo, you the problem, bro.
I'm gonna tell you why. Next topic. Let me say this right quick. Let me say.
I definitely admit when I'm wrong, nigga.
Hold on. Let me tell you this. This is why y'all don't keep the same energy. Because the whole last year, bro, y'all was sitting there blaming Greg Roman on his incompetent offensive schemes and how it did not neutralize the best ability of Lamar Jackson. You can go bring up the tapes. You can bring all of that shit up, bro. So like I said, you bring great moment for why Lamar Jackson stuck it up his first playoff game against the Titans. You sit there and blame goddamn great moment for Lamar Jackson throwing 2 picks and having 3 fumbles and shit like that. But when it's time to sit there and say that the reason why the Chargers
I could do some really disgusting shit. I could say that one guy couldn't.
I
could say that his guy couldn't tie a football game, and in a playoff game where he was cakewalked into a win, couldn't get enough to get a field goal.
So are you ignoring the fact that the defense?
But I'm not going to do that because I can see every side of the argument of why the Chargers are bad. We know why the Chargers have their deficiencies, but like I said, are we going to use that it's everybody? And as you can, Trent and G Baby, the same nigga that y'all just came up here and said it's 100% all on the coach. And that's what
it is on the coach.
And this is shit.
I'm gonna tell you about it. And this is why I'm saying. This is why I sit there. Hold on. This is why. Hold on, G Baby. This is why I sit there. This is why I sit there.
Hold on, Boogie. Let G Baby say this real quick.
Because when the reason why we were going at Bama. Because
I didn't see the beginning of the show.
Yeah, because Bama was in the chat live.
He said he played perfect.
Yeah, he said Lamar Jackson played perfect.
Oh no! Wait, but I don't say shit like that.
I know, Jay.
I don't say that.
That's why
shit.
we didn't come at you. That's why we weren't.
That's why niggas on Bama though.
That's why we were on Bama.
Y'all trying to black my dog eye again? Y'all jumped him last night.
Bro,
he did it to himself.
He did it to himself, bro. He did it to himself.
Hey, I might have to give you some.
I want to let you know you're
with
right.
The Stafford shit though. I ain't going.
Before we get there, I want to read off these super chats, but I'm not gonna lie, we're addressing this today because I wanted to talk about this while I was on the cruise, and I was so mad I couldn't. But we're getting this off today. But before we do that, we got Brandon from the block. Shout out to Ben. That man Lamar Jackson choked 3 double-digit fourth-quarter leads in 6 weeks in 1 season. But y'all get on Herbert head when it's not even his fault for real. We know the context around that.
Boy, shut your Oregon head ass.
I ain't gonna lie. Like Ben sound like a dumbass, right? Like he sound like an idiot.
How you sound like a dumbass?
He sound like an idiot, bro.
How?
And the thing is, bro, he spent $10. It's sad that Ben spent $10 to cater to you, nigga. No. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Hold on. It's not. It's not. No. It's not catering. So see, here's the difference. When a nigga play good, and when a nigga my nigga, you literally just said that nigga can only, as long as that nigga's numbers is good, it's always going to be the close point. It is, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let me ask you something. J-Rob, answer the question. Name me a time. Name me a time. Hold on. You get. Hold on. Like I said there and said. Name me a time when goddamn. Name me a time when the Chargers had a top 10 team defense. Name me a time when they had a good defense under Brandon Staley. Since he's came over there, they've been one of the worst defense in the fucking league for the last 3-4 years, bro. It's gonna be okay.
It's his fault. It's no way you got all that talent. Coaching matters, bro. It's not basketball, nigga. It's coaching, nigga. Coaching matters. You got all that talent in the fucking world, and you can't fucking goddamn get a gun. Hold on. Y'all sit there knowing the fact that coaching matters. Personnel matters, nigga. Coaching fucking matters, nigga. The fuck is y'all niggas talking about? There's no way you got the personnel and you niggas still losing. You niggas still losing. Bro, this Brandon Staley is ass, bro. He's trash, nigga. If Lamar Jackson had Brandon Staley, y'all niggas be getting on this shit crying your ass off, bro. Y'all been crying your ass off for the last 3 years of fucking Red Roman, bro.
We gotta let's move on.
God damn, y'all just want to find a nigga to hate on, bro.
It's cool. This nigga's a weirdo.
I told y'all he the most hated quarterback in the league, bro. I tried to tell y'all nigga this. It's a trend. It's a trend to hate on this nigga.
How is it a trend?
Y'all niggas want to sit there and give up the hottest takes and shit like that, bro. But y'all niggas want to never break down the other niggas' situation, bro. You sat there and blamed Drew Brees on why his defense was historically one of the worst defenses in the league.
I didn't say that.
You didn't want to blame all these other niggas. But when it's fucking Justin Fields sticking up, when it's Lamar Jackson sticking up, you want to sit here and have a pity party, give them lollipop and a kitty because that's okay. It's not, bro. It's not, bro.
I'm not gonna front you.
You don't come on.
Damn, nigga. You don't don't come on.
Y'all niggas want to sit there.
Tell
Y'all
me
niggas
what I
want to
said.
sit there.
like
Y'all
video.
niggas want to sit there.
Nah,
Y'all
nah,
want to
nah,
sit
nah,
there
nah,
and blame
nah,
this
nah.
nigga
Fuck that.
Herbert every single time,
Fuck
bro.
that.
But
Now
you
I'm
know
about to
damn
get to
well
this nigga.
this
Now I
fucking
gotta
Brandon
get back
Staley
to
niggas.
J-Rob, go ahead,
This is
Devin,
my
go
last
ahead.
comment to this nigga because he just be talking and yapping. You don't come on this. First of all, you haven't been on Gridiron long enough, or you
let him
don't come
finish his
consistent.
Mookie.
You don't come on consistent enough.
I've been on Gridiron since last year.
Let
And I
him
heard you
finish this.
sit there and make excuses for Lamar, nigga.
You don't come on. You did not come on the show consistent.
I heard you last year, and I
Hold on,
ever since
Mookie,
I
Mookie,
come on
Mookie,
this
Mookie,
show, I
Mookie,
heard
Mookie.
you make
Let him
excuses.
finish.
nigga.
Mookie, let him finish.
I'll let
Mookie,
you
let him
get your
finish.
shit off, nigga. Now it's my turn. You said what you said. Now it's my turn. You haven't come on this show enough to tell me what I've held accountable and what I haven't. When these niggas have held me to the fire, to be
Hey,
honest,
Rob, we heard you, nigga. We heard
So
you,
if
bro.
I ask G Baby and Trent these questions, they're gonna say I'm lying. They've held me accountable about Lamar.
You just sat there and said QB is a quarterback stat, bro. And then when it's
we talking about my point.
my
This nigga just
when it's Lamar Jackson, make all these excuses. QB is a winning stat when you went to Lamar Jackson.
Listen. I get it.
Y'all
But
niggas don't make that
now it's my
fucking
turn. There's nobody making no excuses. You're coming up here, and I'm just gonna say how easily and fucking honestly you're a walk in the park, because not only do you just be saying anything to fit your narrative, because you speak with no objectivity ever with your
do it.
No, I speak with objectivity. I've come up here and said I was wrong. I've been wrong. I've come up here and said I was wrong about multiple things.
You sat there and blamed Justin Herbert.
Mook, you said a lot. Mook, you said a lot. Let J-Rob get this off. Go
All
ahead,
I'm saying is I'm not. How am I lying? All right, let's talk about the lies.
Hold on. You sat there and say you spoke with objectivity.
Yo, my
Did
nigga,
you spoke with objectivity when Justin Herbert left?
I understand you have to keep cutting me
Did
off.
you spoke with objectivity when Justin Herbert last in the playoff game, when he lost in the playoff game?
Because I said he gave up a 28-0 lead. If
That's
any
not being
quarterback did that, is no objectivity. If any quarterback did that, is no objectivity.
You're proving my point, nigga. You're proving my point. You're proving my fucking point, nigga. That's not objective, nigga. That's not objective. You proving my point, bro. You're proving my point. That's not no objective, nigga. Because if you spoke with some objectivity, you know damn well that the defense gave up 4 touchdowns, bro. And you know that the fucking Joe Lombardi
guys, relax.
You know Joe Lombardi was an incompetent goddamn coach and shit like that. You would know that shit, nigga.
Guys, time out, both of y'all. But I don't want to mute. I don't want to mute any. I don't want to mute anybody. Mookie, J-Rob, Mookie, J-Rob.
Damn,
We're gonna
move on. There, come up and hate on these
I got listen. I love the energy. I love the fire. But we just gonna continue to the next topic. All right. That was amazing, though. What a great first 30 minutes of Gridiron, bro. We are here, bro. We are here.
Hey, 283 people in the chat. Y'all like the video, man.
Like the video, fam. Lucas with his membership.
I can still hear you.
I just unmuted you. Yeah, you're good. Lucas with a new membership for 6 months. Appreciate you, brother. LFG Giants. Let's go.
I'm about to kill this nigga, bro.
User 1987 with a $5 super chat, but I assume he wanted to get this off real quick. Is Mookie talking about his coach of the year, Brandon Staley?
Damn.
It's okay. Lucas, another one from Lucas. Shout out Trent, Dub, G Baby, Trey, and J Rob. But how are we feeling about the Bengals being frauds? By the way, Mookie spitting when he say Carr is over Lamar. Low key.
That's definitely
he is.
He's trolling on that one. Bro.
He's definitely trolling.
He is. All right, like I said, name me what Lamar does better than Carr.
Bro, stop,
Nobody still has to answer that question yet. I mean, I asked like 300 people, and niggas still answer.
We've answered it multiple times.
All right, answer it right now, G baby. We can move on. Answer it right now.
No, we're moving on.
We're moving on. Then. I bet you're gonna say some running shit.
Justin Herbert getting excuses. This is why I be seeing Trent and G baby.
Mookie.
You the last
extreme.
Bro,
the goalpost. Matter of fact, it's Riddell. The goalpost Riddell was doing, the goalpost movie he was doing yesterday, bro. Don't make me put you on blast, game. Don't make me put you on blast, please don't.
That's cool.
Y'all remember the extreme. He is not the normal. Okay, he is on the opposite end of the extreme. Okay, that's not what we talk about.
Y'all remember the 6,000 yard take?
Yes. Yes.
Hold on.
Moore's a terrible.
And that's why I sat there and said that it was optimistic. Like if I was being optimistic, I was being optimistic. Hold on. If the Chargers offense, ladies and gentlemen, would actually do what I do and I thought that it was going to be this explosive offense down the field, he would have put up production like that. But it's the same old offense.
Are they not explosive? Were they not?
I think the offense not that bad. I don't think it's that bad.
Do you think the offense?
Now I'm on this nigga because I got my fucking.
Wait.
You think the offense improved for last year, bro?
No, Dub. You're not gonna mute me, and I'm not done with my point. I'm getting my shit off. This nigga just screamed for 30 minutes. Now back to what we was fucking
talking. Crying, nigga.
Nah, I ain't crying, nigga. You was up here screaming while I couldn't get shit off. So now I'm on you, nigga. That nigga came up here and said we held a nigga accountable for a 28 for blowing a 4-touchdown lead. Let me ask everybody on this panel, except the rated R, except for Dookie. Let me ask. I'm asking Trent, Trey, Dub, and G-Bay, except for Dookie.
You a pussy.
Like I said,
Bookie, you can't do that.
You can do that shit. I want him to hear me. You know, fuck out.
No, he just can't do it on the show. No,
like I said,
it's always cool. I'll beat the fuck out you real life, nigga.
I will beat the fuck on God in real life.
Listen, out of all seriousness, we are trying. A PC community is trying to take over.
I don't care about that fake tough guy shit.
J-Rob. The PC upper room is working on professionality. So Mookie, please.
See the professionalism. Talking about
he left. Go ahead, J-Rob. You got it.
Now he going now. He don't ran off the show, so don't forget about it now. He don't ran off the show. Soft ass man.
Go ahead, J-Rob. Say your point, Dad. Say your point.
No, all I was saying was, bro, you holding a quarterback accountable for a 28-0 loss. Any quarterback that's good will go through that. That's not only to Justin Herbert. That happens to literally anybody. That's a fact. 2, the man is coming up here saying 100% of the blame is on a coach, but 2 weeks ago he picked this man to be the coach of the year. So it only works if things go his way. It all makes sense, because if the Chargers were 2-0 and could beat Ryan Tannehill, he wouldn't be up here speaking the way he'd be talking. He'd be talking about how Kellen Moore was a great addition and Brandon Staley finally figured this team out and they're on the way to do this, that, and the third. Bro is running from that smoke, and he's mad because I called him Dookie, but I seen Ticket and other people come up here and talk to him even more reckless, and he don't have that same energy. And bro, if you really want smoke, you could leave Louisiana and come find me, and we could get it done. Because I'm like that too, bro. I promise you that.
Man.
Derek Carr beat Ryan Tannehill, by the way.
All that foolishness, all the foolishness.
Like, come on, bro. He lost his mind.
If we're actually going to have a real conversation about Justin Herbert, like I was saying earlier, it's 50-50. However, there are some things that need to specifically be addressed with Justin Herbert. Because one of the reasons why I'm not as high on him as some other people are is that while I understand how physically talented he is and how special he is in terms of his ability to do certain things, it doesn't always translate, because I feel like sometimes, regardless of who's running the offense, sometimes he only functions within the confines of the offense, which, if you're talking about the elite guys, the guys that are special in the league, all of those guys at some point make plays. Like, as much as Trent fries freaking Joe Burrow for not always being there during the playoffs, we can also point to plenty of times during the regular season and sometimes in the playoffs where he's made plays when his team needed them outside of the structure of the offense. Like, things didn't go perfectly. He had to make somebody miss and make a tight window throw downfield. Like, that happens for some of these other guys. You don't see it as much with Justin Herbert. And Justin Herbert might be arguably like top 2 most talented guys in the league when it comes to his position. That's the only issue I have here. It's like, he plays well, but for whatever reason, it's never like, oh, okay, cool, we need you to play above board today. Like, you're always here. Like, the standard's here, and you're always, like, somewhere around here. But today, like, for whatever reason, defense not working or running game not working. I need you up here. We need that. And you just don't see it all the time.
Well, can I say something real quick? Because I feel you on that, but I kind of feel like when Justin Herbert does do that and he does do what he's supposed to do, but he does it more, nobody talks about it. Like when Joe Burrow beats Patrick Mahomes in the regular season, oh, it's Burrowhead. Oh, it's this and that. But when Justin Herbert did it, ain't nobody say a motherfucking word. They just moving on to the side.
It was more of a conversation about how the Chiefs lost as opposed to how.
Well, that happens. That happens. But also, I could say when Justin Herbert hurt his rib and came back and won that game, that was the talk of the media. You know, it goes both ways. When he does good, they talk about him a lot too.
That's more so to do with Joe Burrow and the narrative surrounding his career. Because also, if we're being honest, Lamar is also beating Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and they don't talk, and that's our big deal with Joe Burrow. That's our big deal with Joe.
You know what people don't talk about either? That Lamar Jackson is 7-1 against the Bengals in his career.
Listen.
Yeah,
we got a lot to talk about.
I think it's 7. Yeah, we got.
There's too many. Let me get off these super chats, and then we could really get into these. Now, I wasn't moving the goalposts, but I got my eye on Herb. A game from 2 years ago ain't moving me. The agenda on the table. We will see what Herbo does if he proves me wrong this year. I'll eat that.
But
no, because I need to explain the context.
Before you go, I was like, but 2019 MVP year moves you, right? But I know you bring up some.
But the context is he was getting mad at Herb because he said Herbert in a big game, in a playoff game, or against a tier 1, tier 2 team doesn't come through. And so when I brought up, he beat Mahomes 2 years ago, he's like, that's not moving me. We brought up Joe Burrow 2 years ago, and he ain't having.
He definitely got some good regular season wins. I'm not going to sit here and act like
we were just talking about what his logic was because it was the whole choke artist thing. That's just the context, but we can.
I just feel like. Go ahead, but no. All I was gonna say about Herb, the only thing I want him to do sometimes, I want him to really take over sometimes. Use your legs more. Use your legs more. Use it because you
don't think he did that against the Raiders?
No, he did. But I'm saying in general, sometimes I want him to just screw it, just call trash, audible out, can it, do you sometimes because I think he's that type of talent, and that's why I feel like everybody thinks I'll be hating on him. He's that good to me. He has that level of ability where I think he can, like Trey just said. Sometimes, come on, let me just go Pat Mahomes for example. And I'm not saying he's Mahomes. But when they went to the Super Bowl against and they lost to Tom Brady, that O-line wasn't very good. But Mahomes on their way to getting there had to play above that trash O-line in the playoffs and then get there just to, give them enough plays to have a chance to win these games. Mm-hmm. And all I want from Herb sometimes is just don't always have to don't be your defense trash. Don't put yourself in situations where you won't even have sometimes you don't even get the ball at the end. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't even have a chance to even go out there and win games. And I just feel like the next spark for me for Herb is bro, just be the best player on the field. You the best athlete, the best arm. He's always had if the last game he played in college was against the University of Utah and he went out there and used his legs and looked like, this man might have Josh Allen level running ability. I dead could see him if he uses all of his toolbox. He could take them over the top, even over their deficiencies. And that's how good I think Justin Herbert is that he's good enough to put his team past their deficiencies. There's only 5 quarterbacks in the league that I really, truly think could do that. And that's how I look at Herb. That is not a hate thing against him. I know he's great. Go be fucking great. My bad for cursing.
Nah, you good. Huncho with a super chat. What's up, L Baby and Trey? From your scouting perspectives, what players did you think were monsters from both sides of the ball, whether they panned out or not?
I'm assuming he's talking about coming out from college, and this might be an easy answer, but I'm always going to say Reggie Bush was ahead of his time. If Reggie Bush came out in today's world, he would be the best running back in the league, no questions asked. To me, that is he is literally the definition of ahead of his time. Mm-hmm. And as great as Sean Payton is, the fact that they just didn't let him be the workhorse 3-down back, because the second a team said, "Hey, you're gonna be our number one," he got a K, and he didn't need a lot of carries to do it either. I always feel that man, he was good, but he wasn't what we thought he was going to be. Mm-hmm. And I just think it's because Sean Payton, he didn't want him to be that true 3-down back. That is some guy I'll always say should have been better, but wasn't.
I think the thing with Reggie, and even now, like I went back and watched to your point, that time where he did become a lead back. I went and watched some of his highlights from when he was in Miami. If you go back and watch those highlights, you can't tell me that in today's NFL, like if he literally, if he was just born like 7 years after he was born, he would be in a conversation for like best running backs in this generation. He would be up there with like some of the top guys that we are talking about now that played kind of within that timeline. He just came a few years short.
Can I give y'all a name? Give y'all a name that I think came too late. I got two names that I think if they came into the league now would be better football players. Tavon Austin.
Yup.
Because I think just the way, as a gadget player, the way he would be used would be way more utilized for today's game. And I got a quarterback for y'all. And, you know, he stinks. Nobody would think this, but I think if Marcus Mariota would have came into the league today with one of these more creative OCs, I think he might, like, imagine he gives a Sean McVay or a Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Just coming out of college. I don't know. I see it, bro.
I get your look. If Desmond Ridder can go look
right,
like he did,
exactly.
Marcus Mariota coming into the league, he can get a starting job too.
Let me get my answer.
Percy Harvin too. Let
me get my answer off. You know, it got to be from Florida. I ain't gonna lie, Trey. I took your shirt. I ain't gonna lie, respectfully. I took this. So I'm surprised nobody said Percy Harvin. I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to talk about.
We talking about gadget players, and if he was in this one, bro, he'd be a way better version of Debo. Like,
I was about to say,
bro, facts. You know, Trent, you already know how we feel. That boy, Tebow owe Percy a lot of wine for the rest of his life. A lot of wine.
Yeah, he does. Facts. Look.
This man Ticket is doing the Lord's work on this channel right now. My bad, on Deion Sanders in this Colorado.
Yeah,
they said Whitlock and Terrell. I was like, yo, this man Ticket is.
Is he talking about the Reverend right now?
He's talking about everything.
That was another name that I was about to bring. Another name I was about to bring up. Somebody in the chat just said it. Javid Best.
Oh,
no, niggas don't remember Javid Best.
They don't remember Javid Best, bro.
They don't remember
Javid Best. Oh, wait, and while we're at it, Trent, you'll remember this name. Former Giants first round pick David
Wilson.
David Wilson was
nice.
David Wilson was dog. Like him and Javid Best both. Two guys
Best was good as hell too.
Who were some of the best college running backs that you had seen in a long time, and their careers were cut short due to injuries, whether it was Kentucky, whatever. But both of them were super special.
Anthony Thomas too could have been special in the right situation too.
I
didn't like D'Anthony.
Okay, wait. Let me explain the deal.
Like you see how Cavante Turpin being used right now for the Cowboys.
He ain't got that kind of juice. That's why I was about
the speed.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Just hear me out. Word. So I love D'Anthony Thomas. D'Anthony Thomas is one of my favorite facts players. You can ask Trent. Whenever me and him used to play NCAA, I used to constantly play with Oregon.
He was crazy
for the sole purpose of playing with D'Anthony Thomas.
Facts.
The issue with D'Anthony Thomas was, unfortunately, he's 5'9", 175 pounds.
If that.
And he ran 4.57.
Yeah.
Like,
for real?
Really? I didn't know that.
Like, he ran like 4.55 at the combine. Like, he looked really fast in that Pac-12.
He did look fast as hell in the league. In Pac-12.
He was really good in short areas, but he didn't have the long speed, and it never showed up because back then, the Pac-12, it was a bunch of motherfuckers that couldn't run.
Yeah.
The reality of it. A lot of those dudes that played in the Pac-12, that if you go back and look,
that was when the Pac-12 only really had two teams. This is when USC was bad. This is when USC was bad. UCLA was bad. It was just Stanford, and it was really Stanford and Oregon. That was really it.
It was Stanford and freaking Oregon. And
I remember that era.
Couldn't nobody in the conference run. That's why
I remember that.
On everybody's head because they had the fastest team.
Yeah, I'm hip. I remember that era. That was the era where literally it was Stanford, Oregon every year. One was going to the BCS and the other one was going to the Rose Bowl. That was the season every year, bro. That's a fact.
Boys, let's go. Last thing I'll say is 100%. I 100% agree with J-Rob. That's how I feel with Herbo too. I don't mind being wrong about his conservative nature be killing him, but his conservative nature be killing him.
You know what that sounds like to me?
No, I don't want him to go out there and Josh Allen, though. I don't want him to go out there and Josh Allen. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, but it sounds like the killer instinct argument.
Oh, and I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it.
I don't think we get to that route.
Yeah, I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
I don't think it's killer instinct.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. You know, sometimes in life you got to be a gambler. You feel me?
Yeah.
Sometimes in life you got to be a man that rolls the dice, and you know who does that? Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford has been a guy, and maybe that could be a flaw in his game because it does sometimes hurts him, but it also what makes him who he is. He's a guy, fuck it. I'm improvise here. I'm gonna just throw this deep. I'm gonna sit here and
Puka down there somewhere, man.
Puka Duka out here looking crazy like he the next coming up Cooper Cup.
Yeah, I'm liking Puka. Give me some Puka, man.
You got Puka out here sitting here balling out. Right?
Pass me the Puka.
You got Atwell, you got TT Atwell and TT Catwell, Tutu Catwell over here balling, right?
Miami Northwestern legend.
Bruh. This man and J-Rob, what have I told people since the beginning on this show?
You've been telling
I told you
that Stafford was a guy.
Stafford has been a guy.
You've been said
where
that.
There's a reason why all of the receivers he's been with, they are having his best times with him. Yeah, Calvin Johnson's having his best time with Stafford. Cooper Kupp's having his best time with Stafford. Golden Tate. Marvin Jones Jr., Kenny Golladay. All of these guys are having their best time with him. Why is that? Because he's really that fucking dude, bro. He's all the throws that you need a quarterback can make. He can make it. He can move in the pocket. He's battled a terrible offensive line. He's battled a team with no running game, a team with no defense, and still being able to put on great performances after great performance, coming up in the clutch. People trying to compare him to Stafford, but at least Stafford came. Herbert to Stafford, but at least Stafford came up in the clutch. You feel me? So, if we're guys, you J-Rob, if you're a guy, wins and losses guy. Wentz is a quarterback stat.
Nah, Stafford is a winner, bro. I gotta. Yeah.
How isn't this guy a top 2 quarterback?
Nah, he's one of them guys. He might be top 5, bro. Stafford might be just because I gotta go back now. I gotta change my tune, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That game, I'm gonna tell you, G. I gotta admit, when I seen, because obviously he was hurt with the elbow last year. The playoff run, that shit was good for the legacy. I liked it, and I definitely think he did not play bad at all. But I gotta admit, that first game of the season with Puka and Tutu, I had to really look in the mirror and be like, yo, Stafford really been doing this shit for years now. And maybe because he was on the Lions, it didn't feel good in nobody's heart to give him the credit he deserved.
Exactly.
Because it was the Lions. But I gotta admit, man, like, the Rams are gonna be competitive in the division, bro. And G-Baby, you was right too. G-Baby, you was right. They're going to be competitive. I got to admit, they're going to be competitive. Aaron Donald looks inspired all over again. And this team, that no-name defense that everybody was shitting on, obviously the 49ers are the 49ers, but that defense with a bunch of no-names that nobody liked, I think they got some pieces that people are going to sing different tunes about. And I gotta admit, they
had a D lineman boxing up DK.
Yeah, they did.
They did. D lineman boxing up DK.
They did. And so that was nasty. That was crazy. But I gotta admit, like, Dub, I gotta come around on this one, man. Like, Stafford has been impressive. Puka and Tutu gonna get paid mad bread this year because they've been producing week in and week
Puka
out.
has 266 yards in 2 games,
I think Puka for sure. So one thing I want to say about Stafford
and do you know where Puka went to school? BYU.
Never heard of him.
BYU. I knew about Puka. Puka was nice at BYU.
Hey, and I keep it a buck. I saw Puka Nacua. I was like, who?
Nah, Puka was nice at BYU, bro. You just kept barely seeing him play.
I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm not saying he wasn't.
Nah, I'm hip.
Yeah, so one thing I'll say about Stafford. So week one, you try not to overreact. It was like, hey, it's the Seahawks. I don't care about their defense. He's suspect anyway, like I said it was. But then the fact that they was cooking against the 49ers game, and that's an elite defense. Even though their secondary is the weakest part, it's still an elite defense. And that Rams O-line is still, there's still question marks. So I'm thinking, now, if he can do this and that O-line getting beat up by the San Fran D-line,
right?
And these guys can still get open and even though they lost,
my bad, G baby. I gotta do this. Preach, man. This is what I be fucking talking about. Let me read that super chat. Let me read that stat. Stafford needs to be talked about as one of those QBs who is better than his situation. I'm tired of y'all doing this shit, man. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all always do this. Y'all always do this.
You're going down a slippery slope, though.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You understand? Hold on.
You go ahead.
The quarterback is better than his situation. Wouldn't that mean more of the credit should go to the quarterback? If he's outplaying his situation?
Damn,
okay.
That's a slippery slope.
How is this slippery slope?
He's basically saying that winning should be more of a QB stat if quarterbacks are better than their situation.
It's not about that. What?
Okay. That's what J-Rob was saying.
Bro, what is he talking about? That doesn't make any sense. Because that doesn't make any sense. Because of his situation.
I'm just asking.
I'm gonna tell you this. Because of his situation, you have this fucked up opinion about him and who he is and the lines. Because of that, he is better than that situation. The reason why he's looked down upon is because of that win and losses shit that people put on him because he's been on the Detroit Lions for a fucking whole.
But what is he doing now, Dub?
And what is he doing
wins.
now?
Just getting wins.
He lost to the 49ers and he still played great. He's doing this with
and he beat the Seahawks by 30 with the 30 piece.
Bro, he is playing outside of this world.
He's a winner.
He's doing no. See, stop. Stop.
He's a winner.
Stop. You see, this is the shit I be talking about. I can judge this. I can see this before the winning comes. Now because he's winning, now y'all finally coming around. And I don't understand that. But I don't understand that.
I mean, I've always liked that.
No, but I thought he was good. I thought he was good after the Rams. When he did that shit with the Rams, I was good on him.
But I get Dub's point.
But now he's climbing them ranks, though, for me. Like, now I got to really put him in that.
Because, G-Baby, what did I say? Now these wins and losses, Merchant, have nothing to say. They have nothing. Because finally, they're seeing how great he is because he's winning games. Get the fuck out of here. What the hell are you talking about?
What bad thing did I say about Stafford?
It's not bad. I hate the reasoning of why you're switching up.
I'm switching up because he's being great.
Because he's winning. Because he's winning. You just said
he's playing above the situation, bro. He's
been doing that for his whole entire career.
I've never thought Stafford was bad. I've never thought Stafford was bad, though.
Listen, J-Rob, listen.
I've never thought he was bad.
No, I'm not saying that, but Dub is saying that Stafford has been doing this. Because let's be real. Let's just
he's been putting up numbers.
No.
But he ain't Kirk Cousins, though. Stop.
He's not. But J-Rob, we're saying. Because before he got with the Rams, right? The Lions, they made the playoffs a couple times, but they was bad team.
It was really bad.
He got with a loaded team, clearly good enough to win the bowl.
But I gotta admit, Doug, I did feel like Stafford was carrying the Lions anyway, though.
You told me Derek Carr could do that shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. You told me Derek Carr. Dak Prescott can do what Kirk Cousins can do what Stafford did.
I gotta admit, for Stafford, for a minute,
you think they improvising and throwing that shit deep to Cooper Kupp, who not even deep like that? You told me he gonna lead a game-winning drive in the Super Bowl, bro, with Odell being hurt? What are we talking about?
He was balling in the Super Bowl. Only thing I'm gonna say is you're right. If before he went to the Rams, right before the Rams season when they won a bowl, I will admit, I definitely had him in that Dak, Derek Carr, Kirk. I had him in that tier for sure. Didn't think he was a bum, but I had him in that tier. I didn't know if he could really be one of them dogs. But to me, when the pressure was high with them Rams and he had a decent team, he made the most out of it. Dub, you're cooking right now. I'm not stopping. I don't discredit nothing you're saying. You were high on Matt. I'm not about to discredit that. Matt is definitely a baller, bro. And I definitely think him finally coming back from injury, he already showing he still is a baller. And I gotta admit, he might be top 7, top 5 in the league. Like I can't
top 5. No, he could. Why is he not top 2?
I mean, if you have him top 2,
why is he not better than Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson? He won a ring.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. He could be better than both of them, bro.
I want you to say it. Say it.
Nah, Dubby.
Why you got me to go? Yo,
say it.
The thing is, why y'all gotta make me go all the way off the cliff? I'm on there with you. I'm holding your hand.
No, I don't want you to watch. I don't want you to sit here and just watch the wave crash the fucking rocks. I want you to sit here, yo. We gonna jump and we gonna make it, brother. So I want you to jump because majority of the time when I jump, I fucking land and I do a 360 dive.
Can I go top 3? Top 3?
Okay, we're gonna go top 3.
Top 3's fine.
Wait, who's 2 though?
Don't say Joe Burrow. He beat him head to head. Wins and losses. He beat him head to head.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even know right now, bro. I don't even know. I guess it.
Hey, you might as well.
Is Joey B? Because I already know, Doug. Joey B's about to have a down year. I can smell it. The writing is all on the wall.
I've been saying that.
The writing is on the wall that Joey B's about to have a down year. I can smell it. I can smell it. I think I said it before. I think they should have sat him. They should have sat him to start the year to begin with. He don't look healthy. So I don't know where he's going to fall. I mean, Lamar got to do his thing this year. You feel me? I can't put Lamar at 2 right now. I just can't.
Let me ask you a question.
I can't put Herbert at 2 either. And I'm not putting Josh Allen at 2. You know who was 2? It was Aaron Rodgers before he got hurt.
Hey, that's
and now who is it?
Matt Stafford, baby.
Matthew Stafford.
Hey, so let me ask y'all a question because I just saw it in the chat.
I'm with it. It's Stafford.
Hey, is Matt Stafford ranked higher than Brett Favre of all time?
Yes.
No.
Yes. I'd rather have Matthew Stafford.
Oh, wow.
Wait. You sure about that?
I'm gonna tell you why. Honestly, Brett Favre low-key a racist, so I'm not rocking with Cuz.
Okay.
Can't get down with Cuz. I can't get down with Cuz. You know that certain shit? Hey, you feel me? There's certain
I just can't do it. I can't get down with Mr. Wrangler jeans, bro. No way. Especially what he did to that. Especially what he did to that welfare shit he did with that school. I thought that was too foul. That was too foul, bro. I'm not rocking with that. His morality is in the gutters, man. I'm not with him.
I feel you.
Give me Stafford, man. The real rambling gambler, man.
Hey, you think Stafford has argument to be top 10 all time?
Oh, wait, what?
The real rambling gambler, dog. The real gambler.
That's the funniest shit.
Does Matt Stafford have a conversation to be top 10 all time?
He won another ring with the Rams, yes. Because his numbers going to be crazy.
I don't even think of that. If he makes the playoff this year with this supporting cast that was supposed to do shit, they'll put him like top 15, top 10.
I think if he win the ring,
he
will have a case.
Oh, me?
Top 15 quarterbacks all time?
Oh, is Matt Stafford already not there for you?
I haven't thought about it, actually. I've never thought about that.
I don't want to say.
Because I usually stop. I usually stop at 10.
Arm talent for sure. Arm talent for sure. One of the top arm talent.
Yeah.
I don't think he will be. I don't
know. Not yet, G. Not yet, G.
Hey. Stafford or Warren Moon? Stafford or Warren Moon?
Trent. I'm a fuck
you know that. Yeah, chill. You know that's my name. Chill out.
Dub,
you know I'm not
I need the answer, Dub. I need the answer, Dub.
Yo, y'all can't bring Warren Moon into it.
Hey,
I know Warren Moon's situation.
I'm gonna say Warren Moon. I'm saying
Warren Moon. Listen, Warren Moon dealt with things bigger than anything.
That's not.
Hey, how about this? Stafford or John Elway?
John Elway is a little bit of a fraud. I'm not going to hold you.
I told you that nigga was a fraud.
John Elway is John Elway.
I might rather have Matthew Stafford, gang. I'm not going.
Cool, talk about it, bro. Talk about it.
Listen.
Remember, John Elway was like a 2-month debate.
Yeah, that was a bad debate. But still,
I was trolling y'all. I was trolling. I dead ass was trolling y'all, actually. Just
I still got him over Drew Brees, though.
Nah, Drew Brees is better.
Nah, G baby, you know, but that was really to be nasty though. That was really.
I know, but you call it Paul Pierce.
Nah, the Paul Pierce crazy.
Paul Pierce was crazy.
So Stafford, we all agreement. Stafford's better than Ben Roethlisberger.
Clear.
Yes.
Russell Wilson.
Also,
yes.
I agree.
I'm gonna tell you why. Right now, Russell Wilson to me is looking. I gotta admit,
Like a Pete
First 2
Carroll?
years in the career, I'm not gonna call him Pete Carroll merchant, but he looked like he was coddled in a great situation for the start of his career.
Yep.
That let Russ cook era, the most overrated era of his career, because he wasn't really cooking like that. The numbers look good, but the performances on that back end didn't look great. Then last year, that didn't look too great. Then obviously now you're seeing with this tenure with the Broncos not looking too great. Now, mind you, that defense don't look as good as it did last year, first 2 games.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna overreact. But as of right now, listen, Matthew Stafford had Calvin Johnson. But as much as I love Calvin Johnson will never equate to the Legion of Boom in terms of impact. Because the Legion of Boom will go down as one of the 3 or 4 greatest defenses to ever be assembled.
2, in my opinion.
Me too.
And he had Marshawn.
I'm saying 4 because our audience varies from 16 to 45. So some may say Steel Curtain, some may say 2000 Ravens.
85 Bears.
Yeah, 85 Bears. So yeah,
I'm
I'm just saying top 4, give a general consensus of how great that defense was. So ultimately, just looking at that and what Stafford had to do, because of Dub and y'all putting the pressure on me to really take a look at Stafford, I really even had to really look at this man's career. Bro, really been a guy, and ultimately he's had to carry a really bad franchise. And Russ ain't really have to carry nobody. He got carried for most of his career. Then on the back, and they asked him to finally be a guy. He wanted to be more of a celebrity than a guy, and now he's in Denver. Dealing with some of the same antics. And so all I'm saying is why do you think Sean Payton said you don't gotta always be kissing the babies? You're not running for office.
Hey, so I got 2 things for that. Hey, I got 2 things for that. So
it's gonna be great.
Are you saying that Pete Carroll is a QB whisperer?
Oh my God! Stop.
I don't want to say he's a QB whisperer, but he does.
He don't call the plays. He don't call the plays.
I will say this, G
hey,
baby.
But it's kind of funny how every time a quarterback get under Pete Carroll, they start looking a lot better than what they actually is.
G baby. I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna give you this credit. What Pete Carroll does do, Mark, what he does do is Pete
Carroll
does find
no. I'll answer that for you, J-Rob.
He makes quarterbacks comfortable.
J-Rob, I'll answer that. We all seen the video of Pete Carroll. He a fucking quarterback whisperer. Y'all know that traded Kevin. He a quarterback whisperer. He showed us some things. That's right. He a quarterback whisperer. I'm with it. Why not?
I just feel like he do know how to make a quarterback comfortable. I think by between his personality, because if you see his personality, great personality. Between the personality, and I think at the end of the day, head coaches, as a head coach, you can have a philosophy. You may not call the plays, but I know that when he goes into the office with his offensive coordinators and company, this is what Pete Carroll says to his OCs. We will be able to run the football, and we will be able to take shots downfield. And so with that being said, and so because you can run, what does that mean you can do? Play action. And so now them quarterbacks in comfortable situations. So shit, Drew Lock looked good in preseason under that.
J-Rob. Geno did it right back, bitch.
And Geno to me looking better in the offense than Russ.
Wait, baby. What do y'all have to trade? No, he did not. No, he did not. Oh my God! This is the shit Mookie be talking about. This is shit y'all put no context into some shit. No, I wish Mookie was up here. Call Mookie right now, because I need Mookie here to talk about this. Yeah, I told y'all that man lost his fucking running back. He lost his fucking running back and going up against defenses. That was great. And the other side of the ball, his defense was getting torched. You're going to say one game that happened a lot of the time.
Why are you not keeping the same injury in week 1 when he played bad?
He did not play bad week 1. Are you a fucking liar?
Yes, he did.
Go watch that second
When his offensive line got hurt, are you dumb? Are you dumb?
No. Are you dumb? No.
Baby, don't wave your finger. Don't wave your finger.
No. I say no.
Now I'm doing it.
I understand.
It was okay.
Wait. That second half, the Seahawks was not getting pressured. OD is the point. He was just throwing bad.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
When you get pressured, OD, you get sacked. You get the pass for that,
bro. J-Rob, because I don't know if you read the convos. Tegan and Ben were on my ass talking about, they got pressured OD. So what did I do? I pulled up the all 22. I was like, let me go watch this second half, because that's when the tackles got hurt. There was 5 plays that I think really cost, because they only had like 5 drives, and I think 3 of them were 3 and outs. 2 times, what DK, I think, had a contested pass or he dropped it, one of the other ones. JSN also dropped the pass. That wasn't on Geno. The other 2 plays, Geno Geno threw some mean ducks that would have went for first downs and kept the drive alive. He threw mean ducks. And then the last drive of the game with like 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, that is the only drive where he got pressured OD. It was 2nd and 2. DK got an unsportsmanlike.
So you're judging it off of two bad passes? Who the fuck does that? J-Rob, who does that? He just said, the two bad passes. Oh my God, he played so bad he rolled back. Get the fuck out of here.
Trent, we giving grace. Trent, we giving grace to pressures. We giving grace to the pressures.
No, let me finish.
Oh, if you give grace, I'm not mad at it.
I gave you the grace too.
If y'all giving grace for the grace, I'm not mad at that. That's not
my overall point. I'm just bringing up everything so y'all know the full context. I'm just saying when Tegan and Ben come to me and talk about, oh, what can you do? He got pressured OD. And then I go and watch it, and he really did it up until that last drive because it was like 2nd and 17 because DK got some unsportsmanlike conduct. I'm like, no, he didn't get pressured OD. I'm not trying to hear that. However, it is the second game, and he balled against the Lions. So we'll see.
So do you think he wrote back that game? Do you think that second half was on him?
I don't
him writing back.
I don't think it was on him per se, but he didn't play as good, or he doesn't like.
Cool. But it was more to the scenario, right? So when Trent says this bullshit, say he played bad this game, and by your own admission, you're saying it wasn't that. He's talking about the second half. By your admission, G baby, you saying you watched all 22, recognizing, analyzing that really wasn't on him like that. I expect you to get on his fucking head top for lying to people, saying that he was saying this bullshit. It wasn't on him.
And you also talking about he ain't right back. The nigga wrote back last season.
No, he didn't. You're lying.
You know he did, bro. And you know he did. Hold on, wait. So Doug,
no, he didn't.
Wait, Dub, hold on, wait.
I tell you this all the time. I'm not doing this again.
Let me ask you this one question. So we're gonna go by game by game, if he didn't write back or not. Say he has a bad game, did he write back?
I told you, Trent.
Answer the question.
I told you we do this all the fucking time. You just don't fucking listen. I said Geno Smith is a guy. He is a quarterback where when it happens at times, he can make the plays that matters, that can win you some games at times, not a lot. If you're expecting that man, especially in that second half of the season when the defense is getting cooked, his running back was getting hurt, and you're expecting him to play outside of himself, even overcome that, I'm sorry. You're tripping.
So he can't write back.
He's a top.
He can only write back.
You gotta hold him to his fucking standard, bro. Him writing. Stop. Listen for a second. Listen for a second.
Different expectation.
That's fine. That's what I do. I do it all the time. I'm watching Geno in those games. I'm not like, oh yeah, Geno, you're fucking trash. No, I'm like, no. But that's what you're saying when you say right and back. Geno Smith, this is what happened in the second half. No, stop. You gonna let me finish? You're gonna keep interrupting me. You get mad at Mookie for doing that.
You have to play dog shit to
no, because that's how you're saying that. No, he wasn't playing below average. He was playing average.
Before last year, nigga played below average.
And listen to the fucking words that are coming out my mouth. Listen to the words. When you have all your scenarios getting hurt, the defense is bad, the running back is hurt. Guess what? It's hard to play on that level. So Geno Smith, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to say he played perfect, but it's more to his scenario, to his situation that he can't play to this level that we want him to. He was still playing average. He was still playing good throws against good defenses. You just want to nut suck because you want to promote this freaking narrative. That's what it is. That's what all it is. It's common sense. You talk about you talk about all the time. J-Rob. Don't he talk about all the time, even for Herbert. He was giving Herbert passes, right?
What does the situation have to do with you going ducks? What is the situation after you doing ducks?
If he's a game manager quarterback, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you. You asked me a question. Do you want me to answer it? You asked me a question. Don't you want me to answer it? You asked me a question. Don't you want me to answer it? You asked me a question. Don't you want me to answer it? No, you're asking me a question. Was it rhetorical? Tell me if it was rhetorical.
Let him answer.
Answer the question.
Okay, I'm telling you, if he's a game managing quarterback. He's a game managing quarterback. He's a top 15 to top 20 guy. That's where I think he is. Guess what? That game managing quarterback, when the pieces around you are falling apart, I'm going to expect some more ducks to be thrown. Jared Goff, for example. I still think Jared Goff is a top 15, top 20 guy, but I will understand. David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs get out. Guess what? he's going to sit here and start looking worse too, because he's not that type of guy. Just put that shit in his arm. It's not that he's no longer a top 15, top 20 guy. I just know the type of caliber of player in which he is. I understand who he is. So you're talking about him writing back, bitch. He's the same guy the whole fucking season. You just want to promote this narrative.
You're basically saying wherever he played bad, let's just basically give it.
No, it's if
Geno ain't right back.
If the scenario all around him is getting shit, his performance is gonna get shit too.
Even though he lost Kenneth Walker last year when he's getting hurt, you still have fucking DK and Tyler Lockett. That has nothing to do.
He's a god. No,
if you're going Ducks left and right, you're playing bad, dog.
G baby,
Can I ask one question?
Go ahead, J-Rob. What you have to say?
Or J-Rob, go ahead. I just wanted to ask one question.
But I'm not making no fucking sense.
I'm not gonna say though, but he's not really like Geno wasn't really playing mid all year. They lost some games on the back end. Every game didn't look ugly, but he wasn't. I don't know. Maybe I watched the different games than you, Trent.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe I'm watching
game. I gave him pass last year because he was okay. But them other games, it was like a Dak Prescott, like what the fuck moment. You doing bullshit left and right. But I just say that it's not like we hate on the nigga. It's just dead ass, bro.
And Dub, I don't want to.
No, you are hating on him.
This is not me being combative.
Because you want to hate on him. Because you want to. Because you want to hate on him. Because you're lying about shit.
Why would I want to hate on Geno?
Because you just want to promote this dumbass narrative. He went up against the San Francisco 49ers, where I don't even think he played that bad against the 49ers with Kenneth Walker not being there. He actually had a decent game in my head. Are there some ducks thrown? Yes. Even in some of his fucking good games, which he was having in the beginning of the year, he was throwing some ducks. That's what it was. The Broncos game, the first game, he was throwing some ducks. Yes, he was doing that the whole season. Yes, so this is what you're doing. No. This is what people do. This is why I say y'all say it's not wins and losses, but when the wins happen, it's not as amplified. No, stop. I'm about to break it down for you, bro. When the wins are happening, these ducks that are thrown are not as amplified because you're like, screw it. They're one in your mindset unconsciously. You're just not seeing that. When he's losing these games against the Cardinals, the San Francisco, and Kansas City, even though he's playing the same way he played against the 49ers in the beginning, the Broncos, and even against the Cardinals, you're going to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, these ducks were happening then. They were happening back in the beginning. They were happening in the beginning.
Me and G-Baby's point, when that nigga in the first half was tweaking and we were saying the same shit, we was viewed as haters. We were saying the same shit from the whole season.
You weren't saying that. What? You weren't saying that.
Yeah, we wasn't the same thing the whole season.
We were giving
what the fuck? No, Dub. Wait.
You was arguing. No, you was arguing our takes about Geno Smith. We're loving the story. He didn't write back. He's playing great. Nobody called him a top 10 fucking quarterback.
What?
Who called him? Who called him a top 10?
J-Rob.
J-Rob's tripping. J-Rob was tripping.
But I was biased about him though, and I also admit my bias towards Geno.
No, I think maybe we have a whole disagreement because me and G-Baby were talking about this whole time. This nigga's still throwing ducks, but they're winning the games, but he's not looked at that. So now when they were losing, you kept emphasis on it. It was an issue. That's what we're disagreeing about.
Well, listen, this motherfucker right now just threw 300 yards into 2 TDs, and he led the team. And he won the game. And he won the game.
Fuck Jared Edge.
Let me get it.
He's better than Jared Goff, right? He's better than Jared Goff, right?
Nah, chill. Leave Jared Edge out of it.
Geno is better than Jared Goff. He may be.
Fine, but leave Jared Edge out of this. No strays for Jared Edge.
You don't stop with that Jared Edge shit, bro.
Leave Jared Edge alone, man.
On a wild tangent.
J-Rob, is the game on right now?
Yo, yeah, 3-and-out drive. Yeah, 3-and-out drive. Let's go Panthers.
I need to go watch these Panthers get right.
Y'all got to stream.
I think it might be on the Discord. They might be watching on the Discord.
You don't have NFL? You don't have
NFL? To do streamies.
Not on my computer.
I might have to stream these. I might stream these into the Discord though. It'll be fine.
It's probably gonna be streamies.
Are we doing a full 2 hours?
Wasn't a 3-and-out train.
We'll do the 2 hours and then we'll cut it off. It's fine.
Also, can we I'm not trying to take a victory. I wasn't trying to take a victory lap, but for the next out, can we just talk about Justin Fields, especially for Trey?
Oh, you can talk about it right now.
We can talk about it right now. Actually, we can talk about it right now.
Because Dub, you want to know what this because y'all think I'm nasty. I get it from this nigga.
I get
the first two. So let's hold on, Trey. Hold on.
I tried to give him grace, man. I couldn't. I seen those games. I couldn't give Justin Fields no more grace.
On my channel, make sure y'all like and subscribe to my channel. When Trey said D-Hop was washed after one game, because mind you, Marshall Lattimore, he put that nigga in the box. He did. He put that nigga in jail. He put him in Rikers Island.
He
He
put
said
him
he
in
was washed. I ain't heard this nigga say a single fucking word about how Justin Fields been playing right now. I ain't been hearing a word. I ain't hear a word. Justin Fields is playing like ass. And I ain't hear a word from you.
Wait, hold up. First and foremost, I said what the fuck I said about D-Hop, and I've been saying it last year when you were arguing with me talking about so you don't have D-Hop in your top 10? And I said, hell no, give me Garrett Wilson over him, and you acted like I was fucking foolish.
That's my dog.
Yeah, Jalen Waddle.
Yes, you want to know why? Because them niggas can still run, unlike D-Hop.
Bro, why are you trying to... D-Hop can run. What is wrong with this man?
Chill out, Trey. Chill out.
Do y'all see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No.
D-Hop can't run after 2 games?
Let me finish. First and foremost, I said what the fuck I said about D-Hop. The film is the fucking film. If you don't like
I
it,
really can't with y'all
don't care.
sometimes, bro. I really can't, bro.
The eye in the sky don't fucking lie. End of discussion. Technically, if we talking about Justin Fields, yes, I can come on here and say, after watching him now, I was expecting this to be a lot smoother. The offensive play calling is shit. The offensive line is still bad.
But he be bugging too, though.
But he might be broken. And I don't know if you're ever...
Did y'all see that clip?
Yeah.
Of like two niggas running wide and he's staring on that side of the field.
But that's what I'm
chill, my dog, bro. He's broke, bro. Y'all gotta chill, bro. You got Jeff Fisher, bro. Chill,
bro. Hey.
Nah, there ain't no excuse for that, bro.
No, he's getting Jeff Fisher right now, bro.
Even with Jeff Fisher, you wasn't missing wide open seats.
He's getting Jeff Fisher. Stop,
bro. Stop. Look. I said this going all the way up into the season. I thought he was going to take another step. The fact that he still looks this broken, reading the field, it is a legitimate problem. And I don't think they're going to be able to fix it. This might be a situation where we're talking about a what could have been situation with him, because the shit that I'm seeing, like, he won't let it rip. You
don't trust nobody, bro.
Wait, so I have a question.
Wait, it's the same. Wait, hold on. It's the same shit that I was saying about Daniel Jones last year, where he had gotten so beaten up that it was like, oh, okay, cool. You got it. The pocket is actually clean. All you got to do is set your feet, look at your target, and just let it rip.
Let it rip.
He's not doing it. And then the few times that he does let it rip, he's throwing it into double coverage. Like
Josh Allen.
He's broken at this point.
So let me ask you, because you actually brought him up. And this is little devil's advocate, nothing nasty, but just a little projecting.
Yeah, project.
So this season we can pretty much wrap up. It's cooked. It's done, right? I think we can pretty much say
cook for what? Cook for what?
For like Justin Fields and the Bears, like what we thought they was gonna be.
It's not
okay, fine.
Only 2 games. He could definitely turn around.
So let's just say it doesn't get turned around.
Mm-hmm.
Head coach gets fired. Right, because there ain't no way you staying after this, right? Are we going to give Justin Fields one more chance? Like, because they kept
G-Baby.
Got a new
my personal opinion is they gonna let him walk. You know, they're probably gonna let him go, try to trade him somebody. Because I honestly think somebody's out there looking at Justin Fields as like one man's trash, another man's treasure. Like I definitely 1000% think there's an OC out there that looks at Justin Fields and says, I can fix this. I know what it takes to fix this. But I think if I'm also the Bears, it's like, we done broke this kid. I
really do think he has PTSD.
Yeah, I think we broke this kid a little bit. Let's bring somebody new in and let's break another kid. You know, and all I'm praying is Shador Sanders doesn't go there. Caleb don't go there. Drake May, you can have at it though. Them both,
that's crazy.
No. Come on.
That's funny as hell.
Hey, because you know where there's a place.
Those my favorite quarterbacks in the draft, bro. I want them to be successful.
Hey, you know what's one?
Wait, G. One thing, G. Can I say one thing though?
Go ahead.
Keep it a buck, y'all. That boy CJ Striz out for to break that curse. Keep it up.
Hey, he was looking nice.
Hey,
J-Rod, you see
boy
Tank?
CJ, come on.
I actually loved what I seen from CJ.
CJ looking like a nice little
Tank.
Hey, they
bro,
say
Tank
Ohio
like
State
a
guys.
guy.
Nico Collins has been balling.
Keep it up,
Tank
Buck.
looking like
Them throws that my boy CJ been throwing, looking like.
I like the way he moves in the pocket too.
Mm-hmm.
He actually moves very well in the pocket. The Texans are gonna ruin him. I'm scared of that.
I actually think they're gonna be good. I think they're gonna be all right. I think the culture they building is gonna be all right, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, bro, I like the coach. I like the head coach. D'Amico.
Yeah, D'Amico's
I like the
dope.
coach. I like the coach. If it wasn't for D'Amico, I might be a little bit more skeptic. But I do like D'Amico. I'm not gonna lie, I do.
If we're talking about Justin Fields, he still has plenty of time to turn it around.
Yeah.
I don't
like 23, 24, bro. He's a kid.
He's still
him and T-Law are the same age.
I was about to say him and T-Law are literally in the same draft class.
Yeah.
He's still
they graduated high school same year and everything. Same class, everything.
Like they were same recruiting class, the whole thing.
Yeah, they was literally QB 1 and 2
in Georgia. Yeah.
Since forever, literally since forever.
Let's get this off the radar, J-Rob. You know damn well you was mad biased with this Laviska Shenault shit.
Yeah. That's my man. That's my man.
I feel you.
That's my man. Come on, you're gonna be biased towards your homies. That's my man. You feel me?
Oh my God.
At the end of the day, like Bama said, that nigga pulled up to buy the ceiling, bro. Gotta respect.
Somebody told me that Michael Pitt wasn't the best receiver there.
I'm still not jacking though. We're not gonna do that right now.
No. Give me Josh Downs.
Wasn't better than
Josh Downs over Michael Pitt?
No, for this, I'm not gonna for the future. I can't
give me
say
Juwan Winfrey.
Hey, also, hold on. G-Baby, you say you was gonna do it, but
give me Juwan Winfrey. Honestly,
AR-15. Apology.
Oh yes,
please give me my apology.
Full screen.
That boy is a demon.
Wait, no, I heard AR-15 was supposed to go back to school.
You talk about it. You told me I was crazy, G. You told me I was bugging.
I told you he was ready. I sat you down and let you watch the film.
Keep it up, Bean.
And he still said no.
And he said no.
No, he walked. No. He said he would take Will Levis.
No, I didn't. Stop lying. No, I didn't. I said Will Levis.
You ain't see that?
No, that was hellfire.
You said
that was hellfire. I said Will Levis is the worst quarterback in the draft class. Don't do that to me. Don't do that.
Hold on, wait. Was you on? Did you say the Stetson Bennett shit?
No,
I didn't say Stetson Bennett either. No,
that wasn't me.
No.
I think that was Bama. I think that was Bama actually.
If you put me on the full screen,
go ahead, put him on the Summer Jam screen. Go ahead, bring his ass back up.
Yeah, bro.
Talk to me, baby.
Talk to me, baby.
I would like
to see, baby.
Tell me how you feel, baby.
I would like to apologize to AR-15
for what exactly.
I'm getting there because I
pressure breaks
think
pipes.
You were pro ready. Even after the film that Trey had showed me, I was like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought, but still kind of not sold. I would like to apologize. You have looked a lot better than I thought you were going to. And even with the situation, no Jonathan Taylor, all that, I'm sorry that you got hurt. Never want to see that. But you have looked like you are pro ready. I apologize, AR-15.
That's all I need.
Yeah, that's all I needed, bro. That's it, bro.
See, look, like I'll come outside if I'm wrong. And I told y'all in the office.
I don't like them. I don't like the apology. I don't like it. You know why? Motherfucker, stand your ground, bro. You remember when you trying to make? You remember when y'all was trying to make me walk out that Bengals shit in last season? I said, man, I'm not waiting until like week 10, week 11. And I waited, and I got proven right.
I ain't gonna lie. Double wait, because I remember the Utah Jazz, bro. He waited to the playoffs. He waited to the very end of it.
They did a tick.
I know they did. They still was trash, though.
They did fall off. They did fall off. But they
fell off the map. But even though it is week 2, and I went back and watched, like that's why I'm saying, okay.
Just make sure
because he actually looks.
Just watch that. Just watch that CJ Stroud tape, man. Just make sure I keep watching that boy CJ Stroud, bro.
Playing with Tank. He looked like a top 3 receiver.
And I just want you to know, CJ Stroud is top 10. And, right now, I'm changing my rookie of the year prediction. It's gonna be CJ Stroud.
It was gonna be AR-15.
He's gonna throw for 4,000. He's gonna throw for 4,000 yards, bro.
If CJ is gonna win the offensive rookie of the year,
CJ's gonna throw for 4,000. How is he not?
Stupid. Go stupid.
He's gonna go. He's gonna throw for 4,000.
Trent, yo, bro, look at his right now. He's on pace to that high.
No, stop it. On pace game in 2
He's
games.
on pace.
Come on, bro.
You can do that. Is Tariq Hill not on pace for 2,000?
Hey, after that,
He is on pace, but I don't think he's gonna do 2,000.
Hey, no. Hey,
4,000 yards in the NFL. Wait, hold on, G baby. 4,000 yards. That's
Paku or no Poku, whatever the fuck his name is.
That boy said Paku.
Paku Nakua or whatever his name is. Puka's on pace for what? 100 yards a game.
Yeah, he's on.
Yeah, it's like 1,800, bro. I don't think he's going to do that.
All right,
Imagine he gets that though.
Tyreek Hill after week
that
one
was
was on
crazy.
pace.
You know, Matthew Stafford
in week one?
Matthew Stafford will get you damn near a triple crown, bro. He did it before.
He did it twice.
Hey, Tyreek Hill, how many yards did he have in week one? Because he was on pace for like 3,200 after week one. Like, come on.
Yeah, they was wild in the week one.
Like, come on,
bro. G baby. He's gonna have hella empty calories, bro. He's gonna get hella yards because even they're gonna be losing. He's still gonna be throwing that mug. They give him the ball hella. I'm just saying he might get 4,000 because he's gonna throw the ball a lot. Like,
man, this man Tyreek Hill the best receiver in the league, bro.
I'm really trying to tell you, G baby, this boy CJ Stroud is a franchise QB, and I hate to say it, he's gonna be better than Bryce Young. He's gonna be better than Bryce Young, bro. And I love Bryce Young.
Agree with that.
He's gonna be better, bro. He's gonna be
I ask
better.
y'all this because it's kind of like off topic, but it's kind of switched to college football real quick. Do y'all see like the dude that getting the death threats from the hit from Travis Hunter and people are actually defending this shit?
Wait, they're defending the dude giving death threats to Travis Hunter?
So the dude that hit Travis Hunter, he's getting, you know how he gets mad. He's getting mad death threats right now, and people are actually defending this shit. You know that though.
Defending death threats.
He shouldn't be getting no death threats.
That's kind of crazy.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
That's fandom. That's just what fandom.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fandom. He definitely shouldn't be getting. It ain't right. It definitely ain't right. It ain't right. He definitely shouldn't get no death threats. But I will say this though. That hit was illegal as hell.
That was grimy.
It was grimy. For sure. It was for sure grimy.
Yo,
he had to know that was coming though. The moment he did that, he had to know that they was gonna be on his dick.
I was just about to say, wait, this is my thought on it. Should anybody be threatening his life or anybody who's close to him? No, you shouldn't. However, there are consequences
to your actions.
There are consequences for your actions, and unfortunately,
let's not go down this hole.
No. Just let me finish. I'm not trying to go down.
I'm about to go down a crazy hole too.
Whoa. Hey, yo, what?
Now
we should just move on.
Look, this is what I'm saying. All of your actions have consequences, and unfortunately, in today's world, as crazy as people are, you cannot expect people to respond like normal folks. If we're being completely honest,
facts.
People are unhinged these days.
Facts.
Well, it's just because of the internet,
bro. Dub. I gave up one touchdown in my college career against UCF. I got scored on at halftime against UCF my redshirt freshman year. The message I received in my Twitter DMs and my Instagram DMs by two UConn fans, where I was called the hard R. They said you could take that play back to the hoods of New Jersey, and so that's the nature of the beast, bro.
My friend does that. My friend he's talked to numerous athletes. I'm talking about like Quez Watkins, Devontae Smith, Jalen.
The same dude that Quez Watkins was talking crazy to.
What
are you talking about?
He was arguing with Quez Watkins and his girl and everything about him dropping passes and shit.
In the DMs?
Instagram DMs?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Hey yo, nah.
Yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend.
That's crazy, bro.
That's my friend. Yeah, that actually is my friend. Yeah, we were on the cruise together. Yeah, that's my boy.
That's insane.
Yeah. He's crazy. He's fucking crazy. He was cursing out him and cursing out his girl, saying you suck and everything. It's like, yeah, that's my homie. I don't agree that he does that, but I mean he does it. But it's so funny.
You gonna stick beside him? I have to.
That's my man's. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
But yeah, he does that all the time, bro. He's shit talk DeMarcus Cousins. He was like, DeMarcus Cousins, you blew up my ticket this one time. DeMarcus Cousins like, yo, my bad, G, but watch how you talk to me. He was like, all right, bro, I just needed that money. Bro, his DMs is filled with athletes. He talks to numerous athletes just to shit talk them. I don't know why people do that. It's so crazy to me. Wow, that went viral? I didn't know that, Trent.
Yes, that went because I remember that shit on Twitter, and Anthony Quez was talking crazy to
Was it on Twitter or IG?
It was on Twitter.
Yeah, that boy Blueface dropped a song called "Baby Mama Drama."
That's funny as
this is really like I swear we live in this.
Yo, send me that link. I didn't know that.
I gotta find it. I gotta find it. It was like last season, I think, or something like that.
The run is fucking crazy.
Nah, one of my favorite videos is when that guy DM Jimmy Butler. When y'all went to Game 7 against the Celtics, he was like, "Please, Jimmy, please, shit, Jimmy, please, Jimmy, shit, Jimmy."
That's how I felt too, bro.
I can't take this shit, Jimmy.
I didn't realize how much like people until like players start getting big. Like I can only imagine the people that like who's got millions and millions of followers, how many DMs and direct messages they get. It's crazy because I get some.
But it also all goes to like the message requests, so I don't even really see it.
Bro, the impact of athletes, bro, you really would not believe. You would never believe it, bro. Like, for example, like I got people from UConn that are fans to this day that, bro, still hit me up on the DM and talk to me about UConn or ask how I'm doing. Like family, people who are just tied to the program. That should never go away, bro. Because like when you're the athlete, you're the coolest guy in the world, bro. Like it don't even matter. Like I still have ties to the school, and it's just I haven't been there in forever. I haven't even put a helmet on it forever, but that's how it goes, bro.
No, yeah,
that's exactly how.
It's for sure.
What other agendas do we need to push, man? I told y'all about the Joe Burrow nonsense.
Yeah, hey, Joe Burrow's on a hot seat.
Oh, no, he's not. He's hurt.
He's not on a hot seat. He's hurt right now, but I already know that.
I don't know. I heard people blaming Joe Burrow.
Wait, Dub, is he in the hot seat? Because when Josh Allen had that UCL, you was on the field, right? You playing?
Nah, he was on the field. He was wrong. Nah, he was on the field. He definitely played. But that's why I said it's his fault. He definitely
next man up.
Yeah, he should have sat, bro. He should have never played them first 2 games. I think bro, have you ever had a calf strain before? That shit don't feel good, bro.
I know. That shit hurt.
Injury does feel good, though.
You know,
I'm saying, like, if I sprain my wrist, bro, I'm just gonna crazy tape my wrist and I could play. Calf, bro, you gotta run on that shit. Like
when I was watching him massage it with that machine, I know he was going through crazy amounts of pain.
Yeah, he looked like he hurt.
Yeah, he's done. Oh, Baker Mayfield.
Butter is back.
Bro.
Wait, but hold on, no, just think about this.
Butter is back.
Baker played a phenomenal game. I'm not even gonna
but look though, he's the new generation of Ryan Fitzmagic. He has these runs.
Chill out.
Say that. Let him say that. I actually love that.
I'm gonna say it. I'm going to say it. If he balls, I can get on my ass. We've seen this multiple times. Baker balled out these 2-3 games, and then made a season. This nigga's back in the XFL form. This nigga's garbage. So we gonna have to see. Like I'm just saying, bro. I just like, bro. Like I gotta see it, bro. Because we did the same cycle last year when he came back with Sean McVay that first game. Everybody was on the Baker shit.
Hey, he also cooked an elite defense. Drop 50 on their head time, gang. What you mean?
Like who?
The Broncos. The Broncos were a top 3, top 5 defense last
let's
year.
Not act like Russ ain't had 4 picks in the game.
I don't care. I don't care. But Baker
Russ had 4 picks and 2 of them were pick sixes.
Hey.
That was actually a great comparison. I'm not
going to lie. So if you take off 14 points,
yeah, he was still playing good. But still 30. But you're kind of going to where I'm saying though, bro. Like these couple games. Oh shit, Baker might lose the number 1 pick.
No, the reason why I don't like last year though, Trent, is because he came in at like what week 12 when he came in for the Rams. That's 12. No, but listen, that's 12 weeks, and I think Deshaun Watson started the game before Baker got to the Rams,
right?
Bro. Like that's late into the season. Now he had a 4, bro. No. This is what I'm gonna say. I feel like, and I was part of it as well. We saw that training camp clip of him and Kyle Trask back to back missing on-air throws to receivers, And we all were like, yeah, no. But he got a full training camp, his first season healthy since his last one on the Browns, and a full training camp behind him. And hey, maybe what's old boy's name? Josh Freeman. Maybe he nice. Maybe he know what he doing. Maybe it's not just because he's mad Brady. I mean Byron Leftwich. I don't know why I said Josh Freeman.
That's crazy.
Byron Leftwich. I'm sorry.
He said it was one of them tall black quarterbacks.
Yeah, one of them. It was one of them. But Byron Leftwich, maybe he know what he doing. Maybe he's not just a Tom Brady.
Hey, also real quick, Derek Carr's playing like ass right now. In second, bruh.
Like again, no, he isn't.
What? How is he playing ass right now? He only threw 6 passes.
No,
we want the Panthers to win, Dub. We want the Panthers to win.
I was about to say, I was like, he's not playing like trash. I'm literally watching.
Mike Evans, baby. Oh, they're so. Yo, J-Rob, are you here? J-Rob, are you here?
I stand. Hey, give me a full screen. You want me?
J-Rob.
Hey, Doug.
J-Rob.
Hey, Doug, give me the full screen right now. I apologize.
No, J-Rob.
What happened?
Mike Evans, baby. I'm tired of the disrespect.
Bro,
y'all have been cooking my man.
Yo, Trent, you went on the internet. And you was talking about Mac Evans not being. Yes, he is, bro.
No,
he's top 15. Yes, he is.
Would you like me to give you 15 receivers who are better?
Give you 15.
No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Top 5. I don't care. I don't care. Nah, you're not gonna be right. It's a matter of opinion. It's a matter of opinion.
How about this?
It's all about opinion. It's all about opinion.
Let me ask you this.
That nigga running. Hey, that nigga running like. Hey, that Mike Evans is running how D-Hop's supposed to be running. Nah, let me chill.
Oh, you're crazy.
Let me stop. D-Hop is my favorite. D-Hop is my favorite. D-Hop is my favorite. Let me stop.
I want to hear this because y'all be disrespectful with some names. I'm not gonna lie.
And I don't want to hear Terry McLaurin. I don't want to hear Terry McLaurin.
Shut up. Shut up.
I don't want to hear it either.
I don't want to hear.
I don't want to hear it either. I don't want to hear it either.
I don't want to hear
Jalen
Waddle. I don't want to hear Jalen Waddle.
The conversation is done. You think Mike Evans is better than Terry McLaurin? The conversation is done.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All right, so it's done then. It's done.
It's done. Exactly.
G baby, let me hear this list. Because I'm tired of y'all disrespecting Mike Evans.
I gotta defend Mike, Trent. I have to.
Nah, you can't lie on that.
I'm not lying.
Jalen Waddle's not better than him.
He's not better than him. Waddle not better.
Waddle's not better.
Smitty?
Yeah, Smitty. I got Smitty.
Yeah, I give that to Smitty.
I got Smitty.
Garrett Wilson.
I'll give it to Wilson.
Yeah, I got G.
Okay, so do you think
Amari Cooper?
No.
T. Higgins.
Amari Cooper too inconsistent, G baby. You know that. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm not jacking.
I can name so many games where Amari Cooper just fell asleep for the game, decided he didn't want to play
Chris
football.
Olave.
That's tough.
Evans. I'm gonna take Evans still.
No,
taking Evans.
No.
Come on, give me more names. Give me more names.
DJ Moore.
Evans. Taking Evans.
Give me Mike.
Give me Evans. You're asking us. I'm being dead ass. I'm not being funny.
Let me ask you this. Since he's back. Okay, so
Mike Evans.
CJ?
CD.
CD Lamb? Oh, CD Lamb.
Okay, so let me. Okay,
CD Lamb is just miles above Terry McLaurin?
Yes, actually.
What?
CD.
Now,
I'm gonna tell you why. I think when it comes to the hands, McLaurin might be the better deep ball catcher. I think
he has better hands. Period.
Yeah, he has better hands, but I think where CD clearly beats him is in physicality. Yak.
What?
CD don't. CD. So you telling me Terry McLaurin's a more physical receiver than CD Lamb?
CD Lamb is a zone receiver.
What does that have to do?
No, okay,
that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean by physicality.
Okay, so wait.
That's not what I mean by physicality.
No, I know you're talking about, but hold on, Jared. So what about route running? Like Yak, you think?
I think the Yak is better. I think the route running you could probably nod towards Terry. I think CD has way more versatility because even if you see how they use CD, they put CD everywhere, bro. So they do. Look how they line up against the Jets. They put him everywhere.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, because I think the separator between
and I love Terry. I love Terry. I love Terry. That's an Ohio State guy, bro.
I think
I'll give it to CD. I'm not going.
I'm going CD over him.
Separator is the hands because Terry's ball tracking skills is too crazy.
Terry's hands is crazy.
But I think with the ball, but I do think CD is way better with the ball.
No, but it's weak too. Though. I'm gonna let how about this? G. just like what Dub said, he stand on shit. I'm standing.
Let
on
my dog just keep being consistent.
Hey, Mike Evans played great. I'm gonna just let y'all rock.
Let him just keep doing what he's doing right now, bro.
Hey,
I want to continue. I want to continue the list, though. I want to continue.
Come on.
Okay, so I'm just gonna name because some of these names y'all disagree with.
Keenan Allen's better than him.
I'll give you Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen is better, but Terry McLaurin is.
Keenan Allen's better than Terry McLaurin.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh nah.
I'll say Terry's better.
I do too.
I'll say Terry's better. I'll say Terry's better.
Actually, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I'll give you Terry. I'll give you Terry over Mike.
Dub is not gonna say Brandon Ayuk.
No, I'm not either. I'm not either.
Mike Evans?
No.
Okay, thank God. Because if y'all would have said
no, Debo and Ayuk not better. I'm gonna stand on that one.
Terry's better.
I'll give you Terry. I can give you Terry.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm just gonna read because we know the obvious. I'm gonna say these names that I feel like are like for me easy. Devontae, Jettas, Stephon, Tyreek, Dion, Chase, AJ Brown, CD, Scary Terry. Even though he's hurt, I know we can't.
You said Tariq Hill.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say Cooper Kupp, even though he's hurt.
That's fine.
That's fine too.
I think Smitty's better.
Yes.
DJ Moore, so I'm at 12.
I don't got DJ Moore.
I know y'all don't, but I'm just renaming the name.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even mention this dude, Calvin Ridley.
Yes.
Yes. Nah, Dub, I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
It might be yes. That one might be a yes. That one might be a yes. For me, that might be a yes. I ain't gonna lie. Because Calvin is crazy, bro. He's really crazy.
And then
that's like 12 though.
What did y'all say about T. Higgins? I don't remember.
Not gonna lie, that run running is crazy. I think they're in that tier. I think it's T. Higgins and Mike Evans.
T. Higgins and Mike Evans is.
I don't know, honestly.
T. Higgins, Mike Evans. T. Higgins and Mike Evans to me could be a preference.
You talking about Calvin Ridley, who just had 30 yards? Get the fuck out of here. Give me Mike Evans. You talking about Calvin Ridley that just had 30 yards?
Chill. Dub, did you watch the game?
No, you gotta watch that game though. That's a little nasty.
He had like 2 TDs and literally he ain't get a foot. Like, bro.
What you mean? What you mean?
Come on, give me those
Get your foot in bounds, bitch. I seen that. Get your foot in bounds. He wasn't in bounds. The defense did what they had to do. Think I care if he caught it? It was great catches. Guess what? It was out of bounds. I see those catches. I did see those catches. Yes.
Hey, so let me ask.
Pack his ass up. Mike Evans, 171, man. 171. He got to match that.
That's correct.
Y'all said Keenan was better.
I'll give it to Keenan.
I'll give it to Keenan.
Don't say Monroe.
No, but you said 14.
Not a Monroe.
But you said 14, but
I didn't say Monroe.
two of your 14.
No, but we all disagree though. I think,
and I haven't even said Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave.
Right.
I'm taking him over Chris Olave. I'm taking Evans over Olave. I'm not taking him over Garrett, but that's my bias. Actually, you know what? You know who else I'm gonna take over Mike Evans right now? I gotta admit, I'm on Ross St. Brown. I like the Sun God.
Wait, you would take a Monroe over Mike Evans?
Chris Olave?
That don't make no fucking sense. Chris Olave is better than.
Amon-Ra better than Olave to me.
No, oh my god, oh my god.
What my dog do?
Hey, for you being Ohio State fan, you're
foul. Hey,
J-Rob, baby, I'll answer it. When it comes to like Higgins, Olave, and Mike Evans, it's like I am struggling with that. Ridley, I'll give you the slight edge. I'm a kind of troll. I'll give you the edge with Ridley, but in that tier, he's like in the T. Higgins, Olave, and then that's the tier for me.
My boy,
because Trent brought something up. Because Trent did bring something up I think a month ago. There's a lot of good receivers.
There's a lot of good receivers.
He's like not top 20 or like 19 or 20. I don't think that's a bad.
I ain't gonna lie. The thing is, the league is there's such a premium wide receivers. Being a top 20 wide receiver is actually a very good credential to have.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. Because if you're a top 20 receiver, you literally could be in 1,000. You're literally 1,000-yard receiver.
Bro, even like even like the top 30 receivers, like it or not, G baby, call it what you want. I know you don't like Mike
Will ain't there. Mike Will ain't there.
No, I ain't gonna lie. But if you look at a guy like Brandon Cooks, he's been productive since he's been in the league. You know what I'm saying? But we wouldn't ever look at him like a top 10, top 15. But
he hasn't been a top 15 guy.
But if you do the top 25 guys, you probably have to put him in a mix.
Drake London. Somebody said it. Drake London.
Like Drake London.
But Drake, I'm not saying that. I'm trying to create an understanding of Drake London I don't think he's a top 20 guy. Now, does that mean he's like mid? No, the dude's still really good. It's just there's such a plethora of talent.
Like George Pickens, he's like that.
Yeah, I would say everybody knows George Pickens is like that, but also you know what the problem with receivers is, and this is why they rankings fluctuate, and this is why I tell you that's a dependent position. Because, bro, the only reason we know, let's be real, Trent just said it best. We know how raw George Pickens is, but he don't get enough touches to display that. So that's why.
You see what Tyreek Hill said about Christian Kirk?
I was just don't do
what
that.
What he say about Christian Kirk?
Yeah, he was wild. He said he could be top 5 because
he said this is what Tyreek Hill said. He was like, he was talking Shane Sharp. He's like, yeah, you asked me for my top 5 receivers. He's like, man, everything's like just so situational, man. He's like, anybody in the right situation could look great. Could be top 5. And Shane was like, no, what's your top 5? What's your top 5? He's like, yo, Shannon. He's like, I just don't look at it like that because so any given guy in the right scenario, like Christian Kirk. And Shane was like, no. He's like, he said Christian Kirk. He's a dog, bro.
He is a dog,
though. A dog.
He's nice.
Hey, you know what that reminds me of?
No, you're right though, Dub. He's nice. Like if Christian Kirk was in a different offense, like let's be real. If you would have,
he had his best year in this offense.
But no facts. No, that's a fact. But what I'm
saying
talking
about before.
I'm saying about that. But G-Baby, yeah, this year was his best. But G-Baby, let's be real. Let's just say for the sake of the Chiefs replaced Tyreek Hill with Christian Kirk. What would his production would have looked like this year, alongside with the Travis Kelce? What they do, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he would be in top 5, but I'm just saying.
But I'm saying if he did what he did with I'll agree that if he did what he did with the Jags as the number 1 option, and they looked inconsistent as they did, well, like in that little period, what he can do with Mahomes, I feel you. But you know what this reminds me of though? And this is why, like, I hear you, Tyreek, but like, y'all remember when Derwin James said Hunter Renfrow was in the same tier as Devontae?
Yeah, he was bugging though. He was bugging when he said that.
You know what I mean? Like,
because Hunter was busting his ass in the games, so because that shit made him think like, you know. But sometimes that's what it takes though. A guy that you don't think is that great come out there and give you work. You put a different type of respect on his name.
Okay, this is why.
For me, that's Mr. Game Winner versus Bama Hunter Renfrow right there.
Look, I get it.
Hey, Hunter Renfrow,
he good in my book. He good in my book. That boy beat Bama for me. I'm good with him.
I'm about to say
good with him.
Clemson legend, but I think the real reason why he compared them to is because both of them have one singular trait that Derwin James struggles with, and that is short area burst. That is why he was like, damn, that dude was like Devontae.
Derwin is not the best safety in the league. He's not.
No. If we're being honest,
it's Minkah Fitzpatrick.
How far off are you taking Derwin James off of that though?
It's Minkah. Minkah is the best in the league.
No. Where is Derwin James? You saying that like he's not top 5?
Yeah, he's top 5, but he's not number 1.
Yeah.
Hey, so what you mean?
He's top 5, but he's not number 1. Number 1 to me is
Trey.
Fitzpatrick. I don't think there's a
No. That's fine. Hey, it's been him and Mika for years, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Trey, you saying Derwin not top 5?
I'm saying
what 5 safeties you taking over?
And y'all say I'm the nastiest brother.
Wait! Before people get up and fucking arms,
stop it with this J Herbo hate. Oh my god, leave me alone.
You know it's SB. You know what that is.
All right, look.
Nah, Hunter, not hell.
When I said I was like, like that wasn't an as in like no, it was like I had to think about it for a second. Yeah, he's probably like 4 or 5.
Who were the 4 you're putting?
Who the 2 ahead of him?
Or the 3?
I would probably say we'll go. Obviously, Minkah.
Uh-huh.
I still have Kevin Byard there.
Don't blow the whistle. That's not crazy. That's not.
Okay, who else?
Kevin Byard.
Kevin Byard been down. Who else?
He been
over Derwin. But who else?
No. But I'm saying if he got him over, I really can't fight that.
Kind of losing me, but who else? It's really
Ufanga.
depend on
He about to say Ufanga.
Fuck no, I'm not saying Ufanga. That motherfucker is. Unless
Ufanga. I think he's gonna say Ufanga.
Oh no. I'd probably still say
G-Baby, your offense is trash. They might give the Eagles a high second.
What about you got Bates? You want to say Bates?
I was about to say Jesse Bates.
That's not crazy either, y'all.
No,
Trent. Gee, that's not a crazy one.
Jesse Bates?
He's nice, bro.
Is he even better than Justin Simmons, gang?
No!
He ain't even better than Justin Simmons, gang. You ain't mentioned his name.
Okay, Justin Simmons is up there too. He's up there too.
He's better than Justin.
Wait.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you though. I'm gonna be real with you though. Can I say one thing though? This might be nasty.
Yeah, walk out the room. Walk.
What you gonna say? Go ahead, J Rob.
Is Derwin really one of the 3 best safeties? Because all I know is that Chargers defense be looking like
getting
bombs.
Wait, before it goes too
All
far.
I'm saying, Trent, it's like Blue City over there. They out there playing cars, NASCAR out there, bro. On that Chargers secondary that he be on. So I don't know.
That's the girl. That's the girl you just keep passing around to the squad, bro. There you go. You want a turd? You want a turd? Let's go, bro. You next. Come on, man. Let's get into this real quick. That's a fact, though. Everybody eating over there.
He's looking to me. He's looking. Some days he's looking.
That shit need to get tested.
I ain't gonna lie. To me, the way they use him, he's looking closer to Jamal Adams than he is to Derwin James. I'm trolling.
Nah, it's fine, J-Rob. Don't troll. You right.
I got Buda Baker over him, though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Buda Baker over him, bro.
The defense don't look as that defense.
I'm taking Buda Baker.
Wait, you're saying Buda Baker like the Cardinals defense ain't getting left to right. What do you mean?
Nah, that was nasty. That's what I'm saying. I was being nasty. With the blur joint. The blur joint was nasty. That was
crazy, Trey. But I'm gonna let you rock though. I guess.
I like Buda Baker though. Buda Baker for sure.
I'm sorry. Go turn on the tape on Jesse Bates for the last.
Stevie Wonder eyes. You think Jesse Bates is better than Derwin James?
No,
that's not Stevie Wonder.
Because he got 2 picks against
bro, I don't see the difference between Derwin and Quandre Diggs, bro. I don't see the difference.
What?
All right.
Trey, I want to hear this.
All right,
now when Dub clip you up, J-Rob, don't get mad. When Dub clip you up, don't get mad.
Let me actually.
He might clip me for this, bro. Joe, don't clip me. I'm really being nasty, bro.
All right,
it's over.
It's over.
But go ahead.
I like Derwin though. He's nice.
All right, look. This is my thing with Derwin James because I love Derwin as a player. There's 2 issues that I have with him. One, his ass can't ever stay fucking healthy. That's the first one.
That matters, G. That matters. How long we gonna have Cooper? How many years Cooper Kupp gonna be top 10, bro?
How many years Lamar gonna be top 5?
Lamar was hurt.
He's top 5.
Lamar was hurt.
He called Lamar Jackson the 3rd best QB in the league.
I did it.
He called Lamar the 3rd best quarterback in the league, but he talking about injuries and stuff. Come on,
okay. So let's count it. Okay, we can count.
But Derwin do miss hella games though. He missed hella games.
We can count how many games.
Don't say Lamar's missed hella games. He's missed back ends of seasons, but Derwin's missed hella games.
Alontae Taylor top 15, nigga.
Facts. That's light though. Right. I can get down with that.
All I'm saying is this. First, in order for you to have an impact on the game defensively, I need you to be out there. So that's the first thing. Secondly, I think he's being misused because truthfully, I don't know how impactful he really is being a post safety, being away from the line of scrimmage. If any of y'all watched him,
I agree with that.
At Florida State,
closer to the ball.
That made him special was his ability to, on one play, he's the post safety. The next play, he's the middle
in the box.
And then the next play, he's the fucking edge rusher.
You got to use him like Tyrann Mathieu everywhere.
He's a chess piece. He's not a true post safety.
Facts.
You're basically pigeonholing him and taking out part of what makes him special by just.
Oh, that's another example.
They should have used Trey. They should have used him the way the Eagles use Chauncey, or the way that the Chiefs would use
Tyron. He's a
honey badger. Yeah.
He's a heavy nickel. That's what he is.
Yeah.
He should be a star.
And he's your star all the time. You never have to take him off the field.
Can we
wait? But Trent, can we say one thing too? One more thing. I gotta ask. Like Derwin is cool, but bro, like I don't really know. Like Micah Hyde might be better than Cuz.
Stop. Micah Hyde ain't even the.
And the last thing I gotta wait. I gotta say one thing.
He's not even the best.
I'm just kidding. I was trolling. Let
me ask you this though.
Wait, hold on. Last question, Trent. This last thing before we go, because I have to say this to you. You was right, bro. I meant to say this to you. You was right about Sauce. Him not traveling is a problem. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Now I was gonna ask you, like, can we like trade you two, because for some reason you think Sauce is better than Jair off the fucking Doja. But
I don't know if he's better than Jair. I think Jair is top 2 right now.
Yeah, but like, can we admit that Sauce needs to travel?
Nah, Sauce does need to travel.
Well, he just said they just announced today. He told his coach, like,
because I'm sorry, I can't. I will never put you in the top 5. You're just guarding.
Yeah, no, he has to. But then that means you never. That means you never. Did you ever have Richard Sherman?
Don't do ones. Don't do that argument. Sherman.
No, I agree. No, I agree. He guarded
the ones.
Bro, you're talking to a guy that defends the hell out of Richard Sherman, but I'm saying he definitely played left and right though.
But Sherman. But Sherman, I didn't see him move.
But I will say this. No, I agree. After watching the Cowboys game, the way they was moving, because you understand that they only matched up against each other once in the game, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And the one pass, Sauce broke it up. But bro, you saw they was put him in a slot. They had him on DJ Reed. And listen, sometimes you can't always appease nobody's ego, bro. Like, I get it. DJ Reed feels like he's a top corner. I think he's a top corner too. But he was getting fried. And your better corner is out there. You should just let him go out there and rock out. Like, I agree. Trent was right. He needs to travel. You can't keep playing left and right.
I don't know if I agree with that. I still don't.
I want my best matchup, and he's my best matchup on every X in the league.
He's your best matchup. The issue that I have with him traveling, one, if I'm Robert Saleh, I'm having a man-to-man conversation with him aside and being like, look, I get it. It's a whole lot of people doing a whole lot of this right now, but that's not the shit you need to be paying attention to.
Right.
At the end of the day, the reason why this defense works, it's not just because of Sauce. This is a formula that was created for you.
Yes, in San Fran, but it didn't work though.
The whole argument about him traveling always annoys me, and me and Trent always go back and forth on this at its core because people feel like playing zone coverage is easy. Okay. Like that's really
yeah. I mean, but playing zone coverage isn't easy. It's not easy. But the thing about a zone is, you know this trade in Trent. When you play zone, you're still giving up something.
Yeah.
Every time you play zone, you're giving up something. And when you're playing against good quarterbacks, they're going to know there's something that you're giving up. Like, they don't. And I do think in the league, you have to be able to send pressure and play man-to-man defense at times. And Sauce Gardner, I get it. It may mess up the system. But all systems are supposed to be tweaked.
But I need to say this though, because Trey.
Wait, because I was trying to get to a point. Because the traveling thing sounds good. It sounds good in theory,
right?
Until you start dealing with teams that want to do what the Cowboys do with their best receiver, which is
them everywhere.
No, they use CD as a big slot.
Yeah.
Even if you want to just break it down out of percentages of the amount of snaps that he takes from the slot, I promise you, he lines up in the slot more than he does anywhere else in their offense. That's how they use them. So if you're going to play
do I gotta give CD the Cooper Kupp tax?
No,
being a slot merchant.
He's playing both.
No,
I'm being nasty. I don't
believe in taxing dudes because
I was being nasty. Yeah. I shouldn't have taxed Cooper Kupp. That's one thing I do regret, taxing him for being a
okay.
But
I feel
bad about that. He was so good.
All I'm saying is this:
CJ Gardner Johnson tore his pec. Wow.
If you are playing a certain system,
he's out for the year.
Yeah, wait, what?
CJ Gardner. I mean, I just saw.
You tear your pec, you done for at least the season.
Yeah. Somebody said in Discord that he just tore his pec.
He's done. He's done for the year.
Wait, you said CJ Gardner Johnson or CJ Henderson?
No, CJ. You think I was talking about
that's a big loss.
You think I would talk about CJ Henderson on here? A draft bust?
Oh, that's crazy.
Come on, I'm just saying, for me, we know what they schedule like. You will be playing some elite.
Yeah. Trey, he tore his pec.
You're going to be playing elite quarterbacks this year. You're going to be playing elite wide receivers this year, or really good ones if you don't want to call them elite. You can't afford to just stick to your guns because, hey, DJ Reed, you nice. But, Trey, I'm going to bring up a point you said. Even though you might be CB1 or you might be nice, if people just keep on testing you and testing you and testing you and testing you, clearly you're not like that. Or you might not, or they see something on film that it's like, you know what? We're going to attack that. That's what they're doing to DJ Reed. You brought that up when you were talking about J.C. Jackson. That is what they are doing to DJ Reed.
Here's another thing, bro. Like I said on my show, he's going through a gauntlet. He's already been through. He don't face Diggs. He faced CD. And then if you're looking at it, because Patriots don't really have nobody, he's not going to guard Kelsey. I'm not talking about Jerry Jewell. You got the Eagles game. It's pick or choose. Like, it's AJ Brown or Smitty. You got that. You got, what's his name?
Don't they play the Vikings?
You got the not this year. You got the Chargers. Keenan Allen look like he back. That's another thing. People, all you niggas that was shitting on Keenan Allen when he was injured, I told y'all to give him some time to let him recover. You tight, G-Bear. I just seen that. Yo, you tight. Nah, you got the Chargers. Then you have Devontae Adams, bruh. Like, you facing dudes, Stephon Diggs. Then you got Tyreek Hill and what's his name? And Jalen Waddle. Like, you got Terry McLaurin this year, bro. So there's some good-ass wide receivers they're guarding. Yeah, Mike MT caught that. I ain't gonna lie. He caught that.
All I'm
that's another dude better than Mike Evans.
All right, that's crazy.
Hopefully,
boy. Stop playing. You're a fucking fake.
You know what? It's fine. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, like thank you.
Landing already. I don't want to see that. Eagles Nation, G-Baby, y'all offense is trash. They might give the Eagles a high second, and Trent is going to have to walk back his Daniel Jones narrative soon enough.
Hey, he looked like $40 million that second half, though.
We didn't even have time to talk about that, but we do have to touch about a lot of things. We'll do it definitely on Wednesday, man. Lewis knows tunes. G-Baby not even a real Saints fan, shaking my head.
I don't know why y'all are haters, man.
Is the traveling corner?
I just can't be fans.
Is the traveling corner becoming extinct now?
Nah,
it's not extinct.
No.
There's a lot of people that
it's
travel.
just Sauce is the only one we want to see do it because he's the only one not doing it.
Exactly. Cowboys beat generational talent.
You know what's so crazy? Hey, I'm glad he sent the super chat before we get off the air. I'm glad because a long time ago, a couple months ago, when J-Rob ran you off the show, you had beef with me. You said you needed to speak with me about something, and I ain't forgot. Because that was the same show J-Rob ran you off. So I've been waiting for you.
Oh, nah, Cowboys. Nah, he can't talk you.
I've been waiting for you.
So next week, Cowboy, we're gonna send a link.
Please be here because I don't know what you need. I don't need what you need smoke for, but let's get it. I'm
gonna go back and go watch this game. I can't watch it up here, so I'm gonna go downstairs. Y'all like the video, subscribe, man. It's good to have Monday shows back, huh?
Oh, I miss it,
bro. Hey, we started off with a banger.
W, man. Also, too, the way y'all hate Debo, I mean, the way y'all love Debo, y'all should love Taysom Hill, gadget players.
Oh my God, y'all